Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Stay high on life. Not on the road. Driving high will get you a DUI, and it could mean costly deductibles, higher insurance rates, jail time, and potentially your life. Don't put yourself and fellow drivers at risk.
A message from the Florida Department of Transportation.
At BrandonHonda.com, we've simplified the way you can buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Visit BrandonHonda.com to unlock the best price on any vehicle in stock. Plus, get your guaranteed credit approval, a real offer on your trade, and calculate your payments right online. And all vehicles come with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Right now, you can buy with zero down and make no payments for 90 days. Save yourself the hassle and get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0151 for more information.
What good is owning a firearm that doesn't shoot? It's the same as having the best gun range in Florida and not going to it. All-American Gunslingers voted the #1 gun range in Florida, and certainly Newport Richie off US 19 North has a fantastic gunsmith, Cody, who has both fixed and customized firearms for me. He'll do the same for you. If you want to customize your firearm, talk to Cody. Go to aagunslingers.com, or better yet, just go to All-American Gunslingers, where they protect your rights, your safety, your freedom with working guns. Cat named Mo saying, bang, bang. One more, bang.
Because we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see lots of lawyers' ads. Most seem to be bragging on results, but are they true or misleading? For example, in some cases, a firm may try a case even though the at-fault party has no lawyer, then brag in the ad about their results. My son Matt got one for nearly $50 million, but we never collected one dime. Some lawyers may say they got a result even though they were sitting second chair at a firm like mine, and even though they had little to do with it. Happens all the time. All that glitters is not gold. At Morgan & Morgan, our results are real. Visit forthepeople.com and go to settlements and verdicts to see for yourself what your case may be worth before you hire a law firm. Do your homework. Fact check. It's easy and too important not to. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it
Look at this country. You are gay.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Because Wednesday is the day I get to spend not just one, but at least 90 minutes of on-air time with my favorite radio personality on the planet.
Whoa!
John Aldis Senning. Alden Senning.
Of all months, on my family's month of heritage, Thanksgiving, where we pay homage to my people, John Alden, my 13th great-grandfather, came over on the Mayflower, stole Priscilla from that prick Miles Standish, one of the greatest carpenters who ever lived. John Aldis.
He landed on Plymouth Rock, right?
He did.
I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me.
Oh, damn.
I got to go one day.
I don't think I've ever been to Plymouth Rock, even though I am from that part of the country. I was.
Yeah, it was right next door to
I
you,
know.
Drew.
I don't know why we never went. My dad was an American. He was an American Revolution reenactor. He was a Minuteman.
That's so cool.
He used to dress up. My mom used to say he was a Minuteman in more ways than one, which I didn't understand at the time. Now I do. Okay. But I was, when we moved from Massachusetts to Florida in 78, I was halfway through my 3rd grade year, and I was all set to play Miles Standish in a play up in Framingham. And then we moved, and I had to abdicate my role.
Oh, damn. Good thing you didn't, because if you did, I by law could not associate with you or your people.
It's a Bon Appetit Wednesday.
Can I ask a question? Not that you know the answer specifically, but I was watching something about the Pilgrims and about Massachusetts and up in that area. Like, patriotism.
Yeah.
Patriotism in that part of the country. Like, you would think patriotism up there would strike just differently because there's so much history and heritage.
Sure.
But a lot of times, and maybe this is by my own fault, like you think of like the South now, not that they own patriotism, but there's a lot of like American flags. Like, is it like, not like that, but is it like that up there? I've never been to Massachusetts. Are they like America-loving people?
It was.
In their own way?
Yeah, I haven't been in a long time, but it was growing up, and a lot of it had to do with the fact that it was our bicentennial. Like, I was 7 years old in 1976, and I was up in Boston for the bicentennial. So it was like America crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why that just struck. I've always wanted to go, and I was watching a documentary about up there and something, and they just said the patriotism is different up there, and you just don't think of.
Well, the South puts a stink on everything. The South has a stink all its own.
I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
though,
but that's what I'm saying. They have a stink all their own.
I just think that like waving an American flag and being patriotic has almost like become political in some ways,
right?
And that I just feel like that would be nonpartisan patriotism.
It should be.
Yeah, it was. Like the old school patriotism of I love America more than I love my political party. That's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
And unfortunately now,
it's you're a patriot if you love your political party.
Exactly. Heritage, not hate, brother.
All right, so a couple of things. Number one, obviously we have Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. Number two, shout out to our buddy Matt, who happens to be listening right now. We love you indeed.
The
Matt listening
love
right
you.
now. He heard me play Goldfinger, and Goldfinger's coming to Janice in February,
really?
And he's got a suite for that.
Oh, damn.
He's such a sweet man. And number three, we got a Bon Appetit to get to.
Dude, I will tell you this. If we're going on scent alone, the Arby's beef nuggets compared to what's going on here, just a whole other ball league.
Yeah. So I had to make a decision on what to get and how much of it to get. I was between the Baja Blast pie from Taco Bell, and then John had a great suggestion about the Bojangles. What is it, a monster biscuit or something?
I don't even know. I just know that it's the first one in Tampa Bay, so I didn't know if we would do a chicken tender or a biscuit or whatever. I was just throwing my hat in the ring.
I got to be honest with you. I'm philosophically opposed to eating anything from a joint called Bojangles, but that might just be me.
Is that a racial thing?
Come on, man. So, Sammy Davis Jr., Mr. Bojangles, shucking and jiving.
No, Sammy Davis Jr. didn't shuck and jive. He was a damn fine entertainer.
Not when he was shucking and jiving to Mr. Bojangles.
So it's like
the sunrise.
It's like got a minstrel heritage.
Thank you.
He did blackface. He was a Jewish man.
But no, he was black.
Yeah.
Dude,
I didn't realize that people were so racist towards Michael Jackson. You've been seeing all that reshared stuff about Michael Jackson and how all these different publications did like the minstrel portrayal of him like not that long ago, like Entertainment Weekly and like all these places like in his heyday.
Really?
Like I did not know that. I think people have just been talking about it because of the movie coming out, and it was pretty much like people don't understand how racially
whitewashed.
Yeah.
Oh.
The history was regarding him.
I was unaware myself.
Yeah, sorry to kill
He
him.
didn't care if you were black or white.
That's what he sang in the song.
That's why he did both.
But he did sing also in one song, Jew Me, Screw Me. He's got some anti-Semitism.
He was going through some things, Drew.
He was going through his little kid's rectums.
Yeah.
That's what he was going through. Am I right?
Dude, he'd be in prison these days with lyrics like that.
There was no convictions.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Drew Garabo. Hey, a cat named Mo. I was just listening to you talk to Drew Garabo, a cat named Mo. I remember calling into the Cat Named Mo show a long time ago. Do you remember those days, a cat named Mo?
Yes,
Come
I do.
on, man. I do remember that.
Hey, Jacob, we're trying the Gobbler Bowl from Wawa for our Bon Appetit segment where we rate it on taste, value, and vibe. We were going to go with the sandwich. and I believe they have a 6-inch and a 12-inch variety. If you were very, very hungry, Jacob, would you gobbler half or would you gobbler whole?
If I was hungry, Drew Garabo, I'm not so sure what I would do with that, Drew Garabo.
What about
I never
you, John?
had it before.
I mean, it's a simple answer for me. Hungry, then hungry now. I'm going to gobbler whole.
All right. Maurice, if you had to choose between the two, you're very, very hungry, and you've got a gobbler half or gobbler whole. What do you do?
Drew, Bert, they call me Mr. Full Tilt Boogie for a reason. I'm going to gobbler whole.
Oh, they do call him Mr. Full Tilt Boogie for a reason. And I'm going to join my compadres here. In fact, I would say there are very few things I'm more enthusiastic about than gobbler whole. So I'm joining these guys in the gobbler hole club. I might gobbler hole at the same time as these guys do.
And honestly, Mo's so passionate about it, he'll do both.
All right, so I'm immediately struck by the beauty. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing, right?
Was nobody immediately struck by the weight?
Oh, dude, that was my first thought. This thing is, I wish as this segment progresses, we need a scale in here because this has to be at least a pound.
It is.
It has to be.
When I carried the bag from the lobby over to here, it was very, very hefty.
And what is I don't want to bury the lead. Do we want to say, because I know that the value will be talked about.
Yeah.
How much?
This one, the value is not. This one's pricey.
Was this bowl? Can I guess what each bowl cost?
Go on.
And I want to guess too.
I'm going to guess $13.
$13 a bowl. This.
Are we including delivery and tip?
No, just I would say just the standard.
If you were to walk in the Wawa, you said 13. Yeah. I'm going to go 15.
Yeah, it's 12 plus tax, so you're both right on.
Mo, who do you got lined up for a sponsor that can bend Mo through the money?
You got any handyman? This time I will accept your payola.
Dale Derbert's Drain Cleaning. Thank you for your
Gill's
Gutters. If you're sick of your gutters.
Hold on, Promo John. You asked me to do a Cat Named Mo impression, so here you go, Promo John. Gil Berbert's Cleaning. Thank you very much, America.
You sounded just like Cat Named Mo.
I actually thought he was here.
Are we tearing into it?
I did.
Drew, I know. I felt I was waiting for Drew's orders, and then he just started. He just started eating it. I'm going to say this right off the get.
Go on.
Just not that it's going to tarnish anything.
Before you say that,
okay.
Before you say it, what does this consist of?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
Great question.
Thank you.
We've got stuffing. We've got mashed potatoes. We've got cranberry sauce. Hot turkey and gravy.
Okay. Sounds like it sounds like you're about to enjoy a Thanksgiving dinner for Thanksgiving, Drew Garabo.
Except with the convenience of Wawa, Jacob, 2 times. Yes, you can. It says you can customize it and add sweet potatoes, but I didn't see that option, and I didn't want to do that. No.
Man, oh man, Drew Garabo, if you had sweet potatoes, I would come for you, man. I'd come for your sweet potatoes. If you had them, I would come for them. Because I love my sweet potatoes, Drew Garabo. Come on, man.
Sounds like you really like them. John, would you come for my sweet potatoes? Like Jacob is?
No.
All right. Not as excited about my sweet potatoes as Jacob is.
Now here's going to be my thought. I've never eaten a turkey dinner with cranberry sauce in my entire life.
It's so funny you say that because as you say that, I'm scooping the cranberry sauce off.
What planet were you guys raised on?
I'm not, because I feel like then you take away from the bon appetit, which we're eating it as it comes.
I sampled it.
Heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy on the cranberry.
It is extremely heavy on the cranberry. I like a little dollop of cranberry, but I.
Can I make this observation? I've been railing against and preaching against turkey for the last half decade. I don't think turkey's good. I think that when you get places that you would think would not be good turkey, their turkey is often better than the turkey that you eat on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You're not wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you get it from like a cafeteria style place or a Wawa, like this turkey with this gravy and this mashed potatoes, I feel like is better than a lot of Thanksgiving dinners I've eaten at tables.
Agreed. The turkey tends to be dry when cooked on its own, but this is a nice moist turkey.
It really, I got to say, Wawa, look at you.
Yeah. Wawa's making it happen. A lot of mashed potatoes as the base, too. I have to say, heavy on the base.
That's where the pounds.
When you first talked about the bowl, I thought it was going to be one of those where we were carb light, but this is carb heavy. It's good, though. Carb heavy. But if you're eating Thanksgiving meal, you're going to go carb.
Yes. And it does, the stuffing. And that weight, I think that we've spoke about, that weight is coming from the mashed potatoes.
Absolutely.
There's probably a good half pound of mashed potatoes at the bottom.
At least, yeah.
I'll tell you this, the stuffing is as good as stovetop.
Dude, you and I have that in common.
Yep.
Stovetop for life, dude.
Absolutely.
Stovetop for life.
Yeah. So what do we think so far, gentlemen?
What were our parameters?
Value, taste, vibe.
Vibe. I mean, I feel pretty confident giving a score if I can start us off.
Yeah, please do.
1 to 10 on all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Taste. It's really, really good. I will say I like the turkey. It's tender. The stuffing is very, very moist. I like having the cranberry there to kind of just add a little as I go rather than having it at every bite. I think it's really good. I'm going to say on taste, I'm going to give it a 7. On value, you said it was $12 for this weight of food. Like if you were trying to feed your family and you wanted them to be full, which mashed potatoes will fill you up, I think $12 for this is not that terrible for what is a whole dinner. So I'm going to give the value a 7 as well. And on the vibe, if you're looking for a Thanksgiving vibe, which I think is what you're looking for when you get yourself a gobbler, I feel like a pilgrim again. I'm going to say this is an 8 on vibe.
Yeah, I think those are great scores, very fair scores. We're trying the Wawa gobbler, the whole gobbler whole, if you will, not the half gobbler, but the gobbler whole.
Could you gobbler half bowl?
I could gobbler a whole bowl.
Could you? Okay.
But you can't get a half a gobbler bowl. No.
Okay. Okay.
But these are available at Wawa. I got it door dashed over here, which added a little bit of extra to the cost of it.
And we are not affiliated with Wawa. We are not doing this at the behest of Wawa.
Nope.
Wawa has nothing to do with this.
Nope.
Most sponsor paid for it.
Yes, Gil's Gutters.
Gil's Gutters.
But yeah, we want to keep this unsponsored so that we may be unbiased, i.e. last week's Arby's experiment.
Did anybody get not an angry message. Did anybody get a message disagreeing about the Arby nuggets?
No.
I got 2.
You did?
And one of them was from a beautiful blonde lady. And I said, this is a fake account.
Yeah.
I'm blocking you. She said, how are you guys? I just got a message. How are you guys so wrong about the Arby's nuggets? And I responded back and I said, is this a bot? Is this a fake account? She goes, I love them. I've had them 5 times. They're so juicy.
Juicy?
I don't know if she's got a different Arby's. Again, I don't know if it was a bot. Could have been a troll. And then I had another dude who was like, oh, I love it. I think it's a great snack. So
these are Arby's influencers who are down to infiltrate social media, but they are absolutely wrong.
And I understand taste is a very subjective thing, but not everything is lent to subjectiveness. Sometimes you can categorically say, this effing sucks.
Right. And you want to know what we did not say out loud? Maybe we were all thinking it last week. We found out the thing about the burgers being deep fried.
Yeah.
So those were deep fried. Those had to be deep fried.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I thought they were seared, but
right, but they don't have a grill. Yeah, all they have is an oven and then the fryer.
What do you think about that, Jacob?
I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah,
now, keep in mind. I did have a burger though, but it was from, but it was from a restaurant, so it definitely wasn't from Arby's promo done. Definitely wasn't
that is true,
one.
Probably
Jesse's of Brandon. You love that.
I'm waiting with bated breath for one of your other ratings here.
Here I go. I'm gonna go a 7 on taste. It tastes good.
Yep.
It would be higher if it was seasoned a little more, but I understand you want to let people season it to their own like. So I'd go a 7 on the taste, while stating it's very good. You're getting the experience of a Thanksgiving Day.
Sure.
The second one is value. Value at $13.
12.
So total for 3 of them, just so you know, with delivery and everything, over $50.
Okay. And if we take it down, I would say it's a little potato heavy. So I'm going to say at $13, 12 plus, say $13, I'd say on value, I'd give it but potatoes will fill you up. I give it a 6.5.
Okay.
6.5 on value, and on vibe, I give it an 8. It does. It's got the vibe that you want.
Yeah, if you went and you just thought, hey, I want to feel something Thanksgiving-y, then I feel that.
Yeah, if you can't wait a couple of weeks for Thanksgiving, this will tide you over. I would not recommend getting it as a sandwich because it's already very starch and carb heavy. And if you had that between bread, that's almost inedible,
That's
right?
insane.
Yeah.
To think because I always hear people talking about it, and I've been curious. I wouldn't be able to do this on a sandwich.
No.
That is insane.
But I know people that would.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, that's way too much. Like, it's the same people who get the chicken tender subs from Publix.
Very, very
too
similar.
much bread. These are bowls. I know you like it, Jacob. These are bowls, so there is no bun. I'm gonna go taste. It's rock solid for me. I'm gonna agree with you guys on the 8, I believe 7-8 area.
Right,
It's an 8. Value. You could make this your only meal of the day. Very carb heavy, very starch heavy. If you ate it for lunch, you probably wouldn't want dinner. That said, $50 for 3 of them delivered is high. So value, I'm going to ding them a little bit. I'm going to go a 6 on value. Vibe is off the charts for me.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a Thanksgiving dinner contained in one bowl? I would dial back the cranberry just a little bit. It is overpowering. But for vibe, I'm going an 8 as well.
Wow. So this is now, if we're doing power rankings, it is Pickle Witch number 1, Gobbler Bowl Hole 2, and Arby's deep 3.
I could see putting the
I
cranberry
never had
sauce on the
this before,
side.
Drew Garabo. Would I like it or not?
I think you would, Jacob.
Jacob, do you love Thanksgiving?
I love Thanksgiving. Yes, I love Thanksgiving.
All right.
Except for me, I would get mine with lots of sweet potatoes in it. Definitely.
Do you? I heard they would make you come. Do you? Do you like stuffing?
Yes, I love stuffing. Yes.
Would you like stuffing?
I love it.
Before Thanksgiving?
Yes, I would, Drew Garabo, but I wouldn't say. Yes, I would, Drew Garabo, but I wouldn't say I would eat it before Thanksgiving. However, I do eat. However, I would eat it after Thanksgiving as part of my leftovers. Yes,
sure.
Because I had leftovers after Thanksgiving before. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, how about stuffing in a bowl from Wawa with the Gobbler Bowl?
Never.
Okay. All right.
Never had that before, Drew Garabo. So
do it. Don't worry.
never.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Jacob, you want to play a little Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy? It looks like we got somebody calling in who wants to win some fantastic cats and prizes.
You got it. Let's go for it. And by the way, Josh E. And by the way, Robert Martin, do the dishes or you're crazy, Robert Martin.
Oh, Robert Martin's crazy.
I didn't realize how nappy he was until right there. His delivery. It used to be, Robert Martin, do the dishes. He was like, now it's like, Robert Martin, do the dishes if you want, I guess.
Come on.
800-771-1025. Good afternoon and welcome to Drew Garabo Live featuring the talented John Senning from Senning Show. Who are you?
Hey, what's going on? It's Tyler from Dunedin.
Hey, what's going on in Dunedin, Tyler?
Just a lovely day.
Hell yeah. Are you
a lovely day.
Are you here to tackle Jacob, not physically, but in the game of Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy?
Gonna try.
All right, Tyler, what would you say would be your area of expertise when it comes to musical genres?
I'm going to do the same category. It's always a bad idea. Go 2010s hip-hop.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a sweet spot for Jacob.
That's where Jacob lives.
Yeah.
In that 2010.
Yes, I love it.
2010 hip hop. But you know what? I admire your stick-to-itiveness, Tyler. They say the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. But I admire your persistence. Jacob, are you ready? Who blew a whistle?
I thought it was a creature. I thought it was like a cricket or I thought it was who's got a cricket?
Who's got a cricket or who blew a whistle?
Whose whistle?
Oh, that was a crossing guard.
Oh, yeah. All right. Jacob, you ready?
I'm ready, yes.
You ready, Tyler?
Let's do it.
Here is song number 1, 2010s, hip-hop. Shout your name when you know it. Artist and title. Here we go. Tyler. Tyler. That's Tyler first.
Wiz Khalifa, Roll Up.
We got ourselves a winner.
Wow, look at that.
Nice job, Tyler. Well done, man.
What's up with that, Jacob? You're not a big whiz guy?
You sleeping?
No. Of course I am a big whiz guy. But speaking of guys, with this guy on the radio right here, who tried to get it before I could, I tried to beat him,
Yeah, you didn't, though.
No, you lost, though.
Hey, Jacob, what's your favorite dirtiest song? Like, what's the song that has the most dirty words that you love the most?
Ooh, I can't repeat it on the radio promo, John.
Well, but what is it like? Tell us what it might be.
Yeah, or the artist, then we can guess the song.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't say the word. You can't.
Is it this one? WAP?
No.
WAP?
No.
7 days a week.
No. Okay.
Not that
I
one?
can tell you the name of the artist, though, but you can't say the word, okay? Not on the radio, okay?
Meredith Brooks.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
That's not a dirty song. It's called Bitch. That's not dirty.
Well, everybody has everyone has different parameters.
No.
Dirty.
No. Drew Garabo, guess what, Drew Garabo? I remember getting in trouble with my dad for saying that word a long time ago when I was 11.
Sorry, Jacob. Jacob, don't use language like that. So that is a song that has a dirty word for a title, but what John Senning is alluding to is there are songs with filthy lyrical content that you might like hip-hop songs like WAP, I'm
trying to think of another more mainstream, dirty song. Anything by Eminem, like some
Anaconda, maybe by Nicki Minaj. Slob on my knob.
3 6 Mafia.
I never heard that before.
Slob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Lay on the bed and give me.
I remember that song.
I remember that song. Juicy is my name. Sex is my game. Let's call the boys. Let's run a train. Squeeze on my lick on my not your curly hair. Please don't touch.
What a terrible line.
Not so much.
Which line?
Natural curly hair. Like he's like, shout out to my butt hair.
I think it's a Charlie Brown reference.
Man.
You're funny.
You're funny, brother John.
You're funnier.
All right, Jacob, we got one more contestant for Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. Hi, who are you?
This is Jay.
Hi, Jay. How we doing today, buddy?
Good. And those steak bites are absolutely disgusting, by the way.
They really are. They must be a psyop or something.
I think it's like a money laundering scheme. I forget, like John Morgan did that. There's never anyone there.
Oh, yeah. Remember that video that went super viral of John Morgan talking about Arby's and how he thought it must be a front for something else? He's like, you never hear anybody saying they're going to Arby's.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of like a Mattress Firm. Was that the other one? It's like, who the hell's buying all these mattresses?
That is true. Jacob, what about this one? Is this one of your favorite ones?
The Jack Off Hour. This is DJ Easy Dick. On the balls right now, something new by Snoop Doggy Dogg. And this one goes out to the ladies.
Yeah, you like this one, right?
Yeah.
It's a big bow.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
The dirtiest song that Jacob likes. You like that line, but when I met you last night, baby, before you opened up your Gap, she opened up a clothing store in the mall, John.
Oh, God.
Fall into the Gap.
Dude, that word is no good.
Gap.
Who wants to hear that?
Mind your Gap. I had respect for you, lady, but now I take it all back because you gave me all of your. Okay, sir. What
STDs?
All your P word. All your.
Oh man.
Wow. Sir, what genre of music would you like to take Jacob on in now?
I was going for like early 90s alternative. Would that be possible?
Sure,
Early
anything's
90s
possible.
alternative.
I like that. Early 90s alternative. Jacob's pretty good at the early 90s alternative.
You know what I realized? Speaking of early 90s alternative, and really, Mo, this is for you. You know, Sponge was here. I feel like whether they were on the Rock show or something, or I didn't realize they were here until they were gone. They opened for Everclear.
I missed it.
Yeah, at the Cap.
Yeah.
Vinny and
the boys were here, and I totally didn't know about it.
Off the heels of a fantastic cover album they just released.
They did put that out, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they did.
Okay. It's sad that you know
16 candles down the drain. Dude, they are. I'll put it to you like this: Stone Temple Pilots are a poor man's Sponge.
one could flip those and say,
I don't know that I can go there.
I knew you would, and that's why I said it.
There, but I would say they should have been as big as Stone Temple Pilots.
They should have been, yes, but they were not. Okay, so early 90s alternative, gentlemen. Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. I'm ready for it.
All right. Shout out your name if you know the song, artist, and title.
You make me come.
Sweet potatoes.
You make me complete.
Sir?
Jesus. Is that band, is it Lit?
It's pretty good. I don't know that I go so far as to say that. Oh, yes, the band is Lit, yes.
Okay. You make me complete, or you make me miserable? You make me complete.
I'm going to need a song.
You make me completely miserable.
I'm going to need a song title, sir.
You make me completely miserable.
Do you think the whole song, they would title a song, You Make Me Completely Miserable? That doesn't seem too...
I haven't heard that song since the 90s. Yeah, I lose. Sorry.
Okay, you could have just
a word.
Pared it down a little bit and made it miserable, but okay. Hello, last contestant for Jacob 2 times. Who might you be?
My name is Will from Plant City.
Hey, Will. How are things in Plant City, pal?
Big Will.
They're going great. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm on the way.
Okay, good to know. What genre of music would you like to challenge Jacob in, sir? He's taking L's today.
I've been paying attention, man. He's been taking L's. I'm going to go 70s rock because I know he's not good at it.
That is true.
Ooh, Jacob, you're not very good at the 70s rock, are you?
Oh, no. Let's see here. Let's see here.
The answer is no, you're not. Okay.
All
right. Artist and title, gentlemen, 70s rock. Shout your name when you know the song in 3, 2, 1. For you, John.
Jacob.
That's Jacob 2 times.
Baker Street, Jerry Rafferty.
It's 100% correct.
Just shut that caller down.
One of my favorite segments ever was John trying to figure out a song, and all he had was that it went, but it wasn't Baker Street, and we kept insisting that it was Baker Street. And I think we figured out what it was.
It
wasn't Baker Street.
No, it was Dio. It was Rainbow in the Dark.
Does sound like Baker Street. Yeah.
Jacob, thank you, buddy. We love you. I hope you had a great time with us today. We certainly did have a good time with you.
You get back to sleep, buddy.
Promo John, I'm not going to sleep now, Promo John. Come on, man. I'm never going to sleep on you, man.
Don't because Freddie will get you if you do. If you close your eyes, he'll come in your dreams and he'll be like, "Oh, I'm your boyfriend."
Come on, Promo John and Drew Garabo and a cat named Mo. Come on, guys.
All right. We love you, Jacob. Have a great day, okay, pal?
Okay.
I like the inflection at the end of his okay. He's always like, okay. Well, what's the deal?
He seemed a little,
off today.
I feel like if something was like really going on at any point, I feel like Caleb would like hit us up.
He would.
Let us know.
He never really acknowledged you.
No, he didn't today.
Yeah.
He did. I felt the same way. Thank you for noticing that. That I felt totally. Well, it's interesting because he's been texting me a lot about Kayla. Yeah, like he's asking me to like make sure that Kayla's here every time that I should have brought it up when he was here.
Oh, yeah.
He fired off like, if you can just tell Kayla Joe Walker to please be on the show when I'm on the air, then I can talk to her on the air instead of having her go back into radio where I can't talk to her on the radio, you know. And so I said I'll see what I can do. I didn't, and then I got two more that just said, is Kayla Joe going to be there?
Okay, so he's mad that you weren't able to produce
so
Kayla
I do
Joe.
apologize. You know, it's tough to know that my friendship comes with parameters.
Well, that's odd because Melanie was listening to Wild and he was marking out to Meredith.
Yeah, that is. He was on with them.
Oh yeah.
No loyalty.
I'm sure well rested. All of
That's
that.
why he's so tired. He's getting up early to make that Wild call.
No friggin' loyalty.
Dude, he's got to make his 3 morning show calls.
Yeah, right.
These afternoons, he's like, I'll be phoning it in.
It's like, you hear like comedians and other people, they're always like, I'm so tired when I have to go to the morning show. That's Jacob when he gets on afternoon shows. He's like, sorry, I've been doing midday shows and morning all day. He's like, I just woke up.
They get the energetic, vibrant Jacob. He's like, hey, good morning, everybody. How we doing? Meredith, Orlando, other guy. What's that other guy? He seems really nice. I can't remember his name. It doesn't matter. John Senning, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm very excited as a listener for what is coming up in the next little bit.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. In the studio with us is going to be a member of the U.S. men's national soccer team.
Oh, I wondered what was going on.
Yeah. And then Andrew Dice Clay will be calling in to promote his show at Side Splitters. So if you move, you're stupid. Thank you, John Senning.
Thank you, guys. Love you. Thank you for for the gobbler hole.
Hey, thanks for a gobbler hole.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, we have a crash Belcher Road northbound approaching Egret Drive back to El de Oro. Hillsborough 41 north and south and eastbound Causeway looking a little better now. Already seeing congestion eastbound I-4, eastbound Hillsborough running parallel approaching I-75. Northbound 56th Street clogged approaching Sly. Crash involving two sedans, 275 south up to the right shoulder right around that Flora, Nebraska exit. This is Eric with traffic.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
This is a cat named Mo. Switching point of sale systems is a total nightmare. Here's the thing. Shopify POS makes switching easier. A Shopify POS expert, which is a real human being, will help with setup and data migration. No need to be your own tech support because with Shopify POS, you get the support for free. You'll also get a free card reader and 25% off POS subscription fees. Switching your POS is easier with Shopify. Eligibility requirements apply. To learn more, visit shopify.com/switch now. That's shopify.com/switch now.
This month at Wesley Chapel Nissan, we salute the journey in honor of those who serve. Get up to $10,000 off new Nissans or get 0% financing for up to 72 months and get our lifetime warranty on most vehicles. Plus, pre-qualify online, discover your buying power with no impact on your credit. Visit your hometown Nissan store in Wesley Chapel. Under new management, Wesley Chapel Nissan, the big Nissan store on State Road 54. For complete details, call 813-540-4062.
Come visit the Wonderland of Jewelry at the Golden Diamond Source. With over 25 times the inventory and selection of the average jewelry store, Steve and Julie Weintraub are going to take care of you just like you're a member of their family. They offer everything for the first-time jewelry buyer to the most exquisite selection of museum-quality pieces, that once-in-a-lifetime piece that will make your special someone grin from ear to ear. You can enjoy a comfortable, relaxed atmosphere, no stress, no pressure. Their experienced staff of gemologists, jewelers, and designers will take care of all of your jewelry needs. From their luxurious jewelry boxes to the VIP customer care, there are so many reasons to make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond. Shop online anytime at goldanddiamond.com or stop by the showroom. You'll find it at 3800 Ulmerton North Road.
It's a love you give only at Gold and Diamond Source.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Shop everything under the sun this Black Friday.
Drive a new Tacoma for $179 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Plus,
you're only 2 clicks away from our best price.
Click the button on our site to unlock our best price instantly. So visit Sun Toyota of Newport Richey today.
Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey,
we make it happen.
Sun
Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
It's the Hard Rock Bet, now offering insurance. Bet the Week 11 games with injury insurance. If the player you bet on exits the game in the first half due to injury, you'll get your bet back as a bonus bet. You can bet on all the NFL games, the NBA games, and of course, college football. All you need to do is get the app, Hard Rock Bet. Download it on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. One Hard Rock player last week turned a dollar parlay into a $220,000 win. Get on the Hard Rock Bet right now and start making making some cash. Offered by the Sentinel Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 833-PLAY-WISE.
The biggest and final store-wide sale of the year at International Diamond Center is coming next weekend, November 21st through 23rd. 3 days of unprecedented savings. Up to 40% off. Eternity bands, hoops, pendants, bracelets, even ready-to-wear engagement rings. Save up to 40% or get 3 years zero-interest financing. This is the event you wait all year for. Colored gemstone and designer fashion jewelry is included. Best prices all year. It's November 21st through 23rd at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Unapproved credit.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
St. Pete, Reggae Rise Up is back. March 12th through 15th with a massive lineup. And tickets are on sale now at reggaeriseup.com. Slightly Stupid, Revolution, Sublime, Iration, Cypress Hill, and so many more, along with the water at Vinoy Park, March 12th through the 15th. Reggae Rise Up is back. Tickets on sale now at reggaeriseup.com.
Let's live more. Sail into huge savings during Norwegian Cruise Line's Black Friday sale. Starting now, get 50% off all cruises. Plus, enjoy our free at sea package with unlimited premium beverages, world-class specialty dining, and much more, all included with your cruise. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Offer ends soon. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Hi, this is Sarah at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
I've always dreamed of a beautiful kitchen, but my wife just wants to stay organized.
You know what they say about opposites.
That they can't agree on a kitchen?
Well, IKEA kitchens come in many styles with a variety of customizable organizers. So maybe you're not opposites at all.
Beautiful and organized. Now we just have to figure out what to eat.
That's a different department. Get the kitchen of your dreams at a price you didn't dream possible at IKEA.US/dreamkitchen. Dream the possibilities.
Join 102.5 The Bone as we broadcast live all day for Feed the Bay. Friday, November 21st from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Walmart on Dale Mabry, just off 275 in Tampa, as we collect food and donations for Metropolitan Ministries. Now, more than ever, Metropolitan Ministries could use your help to take care of the needs of our community. Details at theboneonline.com.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Warming trend gets going today and continues into the weekend. Mostly clear. Still kind of cool tonight, but not too bad. We'll see lows mainly in the low 50s. And then coming up on Thursday, more sunshine. The warming trend continues with high temps in the mid-70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
A lot of people would have gone on something off of Thriller or Bad, but I'm taking it way back, Maurice.
Old school.
Very old school.
He was still black.
So rude.
I'm making a statement, Drew. I'm just making a statement.
What did I just say was going to happen, by the way? I said we were going to introduce our guest, and then Andrew Dice Clay was going to call. And I'm 99% sure that Dice is on the line right now because it's an area code I don't recognize. But before we get to the illustrious Mr. Andrew Dice Clay, I'll do anything for Cracker Jack Media. When Jen and my very good friend Jess holler and say, hey, we got somebody, I say bring them into the studio, which has led... I could just use the nickname. I could call him 00. I could call him Gooch, but I'm going to go for his given name, and I'm going to say Oguchi Onyewu.
That is perfectly pronounced.
For real?
Well done.
Wow.
Well done.
Nice. Thanks,
well
00.
done.
Appreciate
well done.
that. You'll be 00 from now on. I just wanted to prove to you that I could get it right. You are the vice president of sporting, and your purpose is to assist in growing the competitiveness of the 27 national football or soccer teams, as well as aiding in efforts to increase participation and diversity through the entire soccer landscape at every level.
Wow, you make me sound important, but essentially, yes, you're right.
Oh, man, that's a hell of a job title. There is an American bias against football, I would say, myself included. We are so programmed for NBA, fast-moving action. The rest of the world seems to get what we do not, which is the chess match that is soccer. Why can't we get our head around it?
We'll get there. It's a slow burn, but I think Americans are competitive enough to understand that this is the biggest sport in the world, and if we want to be world leaders in everything, we have to catch up to that as well.
And we certainly do want to be world leaders in everything. There is a game going on 11/18. That is the 18th of November, 6 days away at Ray J. It is the U.S. versus Uruguay, or Uruguay, as they like to say. You played soccer many years, 16, 17 years ago, right here in Ray J?
Yeah, I remember that. I think it was either 2007, 2008. We had a game here. Incredible atmosphere, incredible vibe. I think we came out with a victory, which is always sweeter at the end. So
very nice.
Looking forward to a great result and a great turnout with the crowd support next week.
Hell yeah. And we'll get into that in a moment. I'm going to intersperse this with a little Dice Man so we can promote his show coming up at Side Splitters. You're a young cat, so you may not remember the heyday of one Andrew Dice Clay, but to old cats like us,
oh, come on,
there was nothing like it.
Icon.
Is this Andrew?
Yes, it is. How's it going?
The face. You don't want a picture of the face.
Exactly. That's right. New school Dice.
That's
you guys do.
They're good, really good. That's a great gimmick you got going on social media. One of the funniest damn things. You always, Dice, seem to somehow recapture what it is that makes you hilarious, and you going up to unsuspecting, usually younger people on the streets of Manhattan or in airports and acting like they want a picture with you when clearly they have no idea who you are, frequently with John friggin' Lovitz. That is brilliant, yes. And it always elicits laughter, Dice.
Well, that little thing turned into the biggest deal I ever made recently with 20th Century.
How so?
Yeah, well, they signed me to do a series, and it all came from the Instagram and how Hollywood's been responding to it.
Dude, that's...
Because, years ago, I did an album called The Day the Laughter Died, which is basically 2 hours of bombing, right?
Yep.
So that album became the biggest album in stand-up, in the history of stand-up. So now I just bomb in the street, and the same response from Hollywood. They love it.
I don't think you get the credit you deserve for the cutting-edge anti-comedy of The Day the Laughter Died, produced by Rick Rubin at the height of his popularity when it was Dice Mania, where you couldn't walk down the street without some chucklehead in a leather jacket. Little Miss Muppet, you release an album where there's not a joke to be found. They are, in fact, anti-jokes, and you seem to thrive off of the uncomfortable level of the crowd. I don't know that you get the credit you deserve for that, Dice, and it is sheer brilliance.
No, I really do. I mean, it took. What's amazing is I didn't realize that was going to happen. But, I mean, you listen to comics talk about that album today, it's like they study it. And, I just like the whole idea of the Instagram because instantly I could give people a visual of that kind of effect going over to a stranger and just going, obviously, you've been waiting to get the picture of the face. And they're like, no, I don't even know who you are. And that's what makes me laugh.
Dude, and the John Lovitz angle of him being in there with his dog, like having with a very dour expression on his face, really that puts a sizzle on the steak. Dice, by the way, will be at Side Splitters Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 7:30 Friday, 7 and 9:30 Saturday, 7 o'clock Sunday. He is always hilarious.
I actually think the only show that's left, I think, is Sunday. There's a couple tickets. But, yeah, me and John Lovitz are actually doing concerts together now.
Oh, that's good to know. Really?
Yeah, regular, theater concerts.
Like a Steve Martin and a Martin Short almost, right? Except funnier.
You know what? We just get along really well. And we're good friends, and we just started doing concerts, and people love it. It's like the Odd Couple to them.
Hell yeah.
Going back, Dice, to what you're talking about and what you're doing with the Instagram, what some people may not understand and may not appreciate is that the only way that works if you reached, or if someone reached the iconic status that you did. And that's what makes it so great. And that's a testament to just how important you are to stand-up comedy. And that's what I appreciate about the fact that you get these, as I used to call my daughter back in the day, these snapper heads that don't know who you are.
Well, I made my career took off like 38 years ago. It sounds, but I was a kid, and I was doing like 80,000 people a week in concert, and so the whole idea the day the laughter died was doing the ultimate late night set without any material,
and it showed.
It was incredible to me to hear the silence of the room when the following week I go and I do, like I say, 70, 80,000 people, that are just going berserk. And here I am in Dangerfield's nightclub, and you could hear a pin drop. I mean, to me, that's really funny.
Absolutely. No question about it. And honestly, Dice, it kind of paved the way for the absurdist comedy of today, where you've got that Nathan Fielder kid, you got Tim Robinson. You were doing weird, awkward anti-comedy decades ago, and now it seems to be bigger than it's ever been.
Well, I actually don't know the two guys you just mentioned. Maybe I should. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, to me, they're kids if they're in their 30s now.
Yeah, totally.
But, I love doing stand-up more. Like, I really love, I do the concerts with Lovitz. I do concerts on my own. But when I get to come to a place like Side Splitters, with, just a couple hundred people in the room, I just really enjoy digging in.
I can't wait.
There's nothing. Look, you make more money in a concert, but there's nothing better than playing a comedy club as far as gratification and the audience getting to be right on top of you. That's why there are all those comedy clubs out there. And Side Split is one of the originals. It's over 30 years old.
Yeah. Great room. The last time you were in town, we talked to you beforehand, and I gave you the gift of Robo Dice. which was the idea of a robot that had been fitted with Dice Clay's brain. And then you did that on stage. Literally, I was front row. You did it right in front of me and then shouted me out. And I got to say, that is where my life peaked, Andrew. It hasn't gotten any better than that. I'm like, oh my God, a guy I idolized in my 20s is shouting me out on stage. So thank you for that moment. And I can't wait to see you Saturday night.
I just love doing it. I love doing stand-up more now than I ever did before.
Yeah.
Because you only get better at your craft.
10,000 hours. Yep.
And I'll probably have some new stuff for you.
Good. Well, we can't wait. And the only way to go see him is Sunday at Side Splitters. So get those tickets. Go to Side Splitters website, sidesplitterscomedy.com. And, man, I love catching up with you, Dice. I can't wait to see you. I'll be there Saturday night for the show. Grab your tickets for Sunday. It's going to sell out soon. Always appreciate the time, my man.
No problem. It's good. I know you guys are busy. I'm going to let you go. I just got to give a shout out to Brian, who owns Side Splitters, to make sure he's got the Side Splitter T-shirts for me that I need.
We'll make sure that happens.
I told him I got a thing about cotton, and for whatever reason, he gets the shirts from some kind of guy that gets like the smoothest high-end cotton you could get on a merch T-shirt. I live on it.
I've heard of interesting items on riders before, but not high cotton count on the shirts.
No, he promised.
Dice, you're the man. We'll see you this weekend, buddy.
I'll see you this weekend.
Yes,
take care.
You too.
See you later.
Yeah, talk to you. All right. Sorry about that, Gooch. Thank you very much for hanging in there for a comedian you probably were unaware of in his height of popularity in America, but he was anti-cancel culture before cancel culture was a thing. Is that accurate, Maurice?
I think that's 100% accurate. And to give you an idea, he sold out. He was the first comic to sell out Madison Square Garden, and I think he did it 8 nights in a row, something like that.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Back when stand-up comedy was at its peak, and now it's back. So let's get back to Raymond James Stadium, November the 18th. The United States men's national team, or USMNT, if you will be taking on Uruguay. The crowds will be heavy. The action on. Sell me on soccer, would you, Gooch? Like, I've tried my whole life. What am I missing? Why can't I get it?
You're missing the passion, my friend.
Okay.
Soccer is not just a sport. It's a religion. It's
okay.
what people live for, die for. In a lot of instances, and I was just speaking about it earlier, the desperation of the success of it in other countries is what really fuels the motivation to be involved. Parents pray their child becomes a soccer player at birth. It's a different culture, and obviously culture and countries are different with different history. And I think that in America, we're creating our own soccer culture here, slowly but surely. And like I said, I really hope within my lifetime, and I believe it will be the case, that this will be the dominant sport in this country eventually.
Knowing so much that you know about the sport and about the teams, say I had an app on my phone that allowed me to take a guess at who was going to win.
Are you asking him for gambling tips on the Hard Rock app?
I'm just asking the man his opinion about the two matchups.
Listen, you're always going to, regardless of the opponent, you're always going to have me root for USA every single game. We're going to win, because that's our objective every time.
So if this one is on the Hard Rock app, I would take the USA. I would always take the under, because when I watch soccer games, it doesn't seem like a lot of goals get scored.
No.
Which I think that is what you fight when you're trying to sell America on soccer, because we watch hockey, and hockey doesn't have a lot of goals, so soccer's pretty much like hockey.
If you watch American football, 2 touchdowns are just 2 points, but because you now have 6 points every touchdown, you're more into it. It's the same thing.
I'll say this: in American football, there's not a lot of people getting knighted. Like Beckham just did.
That's a really good point.
That's the passion of it.
And to your point, the desperation of it, and that is why soccer is so big throughout the globe, because you could use expensive equipment, sure, but you really just need a ball and something to kick it into.
It's a unique platform that brings everybody together, regardless of who you are, gender, race, geographical background, anything. Anybody can play soccer. Everybody's welcome. and you're all equal on the playing field. So it's one of these mechanisms that really unite a community.
Yeah, and the disparity between the passion of every other country except ours and our country, it's like in other countries, they are feverish for the soccer.
Yeah.
It's not just like they like football. They live for football. Like you said, a religion. And here in America, we friggin' idiots are just like, oh, they run around all game. They don't score no goals.
Hey, man, better late than never. I think it's going to in true American fashion, we like to be the best at everything.
We do.
And we cannot not be the best eventually. So we're as U.S. Soccer, we're doing everything we can to make this sport as accessible, which means you can access it. Players and kids can play it at every corner of this country, which is almost a continent.
I was going to ask that. Are you guys doing anything to kind of build it up in the schools? We reach them when they're younger.
100%. We have different programs. Our new Soccer Forward Foundation is tasked with expanding our outreach and expanding the access of soccer everywhere in the country.
Yeah.
We know that sometimes access and distance and transportation are barriers to entry, and we're trying to eliminate as many as we can to have as many kids be able to play the game as they want.
Love it.
Good.
Get to Ticketmaster right now. Get your tickets for the 18th U.S. men's national team versus Uruguay. It is presented by New York Life. Tickets are available on Ticketmaster. Great seats at a very reasonable price as well. Snag your tickets. Gooch, you got your work cut out for you, but dang it, you made a couple of converts here. We're ready to love soccer.
Listen, I'm expecting both of you guys in the stadium on the 18th.
Football!
I will not take no for an answer. I'm telling you this right now.
I'll be chanting Gooch the entire game, even though you won't be playing. I'll be just chanting Gooch. But thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. And thanks to Cracker Jack, as always, for having such a great relationship with us. And when we come back, we'll talk about the list of the 50 best restaurants in Tampa Bay, and we will talk to a chef and restaurant owner who I believe got jobbed, although I do agree with the number one pick. I think there should be a tie for number one. It should be Rooster and the Till, who got number one, and the restaurant of the gentleman we're about to talk to next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. The Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands is back.
It's the Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands final competition. It all leads up to Wednesday, November 19th at 6:30 inside the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa's Hard Rock Cafe.
Yep, you can join me. I'm Drew Garabo, and he's John Senning, and 4 bands will battle it out on stage for a chance to win the grand prize of an opening slot on an upcoming show and their music being showcased on the radio.
And the event is completely free. All you need to do is head to theboneonline.com for more info, and we'll see you live November 19th at Hard Rock Tampa's Hard Rock Cafe.
From the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
One right lane block multi-vehicle incident, crew on the scene 75 north as you head toward Hillsborough Avenue and I-4. Speaking of those two roadways, congestion on both in that region. Earlier incident on Kennedy, eastbound and westbound traffic delayed around Howard. Crash at Pinellas, northbound 49th Street North. That was that earlier serious wreck at 144th Avenue. This is Eric with traffic. HCA Florida Apollo Beach emergency near the intersection of Mirabay Boulevard and U.S. Highway 41 North is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida South Shore Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Truck Miss is going on now at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. If you're in the market for a new truck, go see my buddy Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford, because right now, during Furman Ford's Black Friday sales event, get 0% APR financing for 60 months and no payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock for well-qualified buyers. If you've been waiting for the time to buy a new truck, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. Check them out on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com. Do let them know that John Setting sent you.
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Want a beautiful white vinyl fence but thought you couldn't afford it? For less than $5 a day, only $125 a month, Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot vinyl fence and transform your backyard. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Hey, it's Kelvin. Badger Bob's is now servicing Tampa Bay. And right now, you can get any size heating and cooling system installed for just $99.99 a month. That's a huge price drop. And you may ask, Kelvin, how do they do that? Well, it's because Badger Bob sources the best pricing from multiple system manufacturers. And check this out. 0 down in all future repairs, 2 annual maintenance visits, and even filters are no additional charge ever. This is an unbeatable lifetime warranty that only Badger Bob's can offer. And that comes with guaranteed next day installation, or they're going to pay you $250. Yeah, welcome to the Comfort Club. And select new heating and cooling systems come with a free clean air upgrade. And they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. Badger Bob's service is now in Tampa Bay. Just go to badgerbobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
Most people that come in have tried many different things to get themselves out of pain, and nothing has worked for them. And eventually they make their way to us, and that's when good things happen.
You're listening to Alex, an arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
A woman came in complaining of extreme pain, and she was concerned that she wasn't able to play with her grandchildren. I fitted her for the arch supports. I put them in her shoes, and she took a couple steps and she started crying because she knew then that she would be able to begin doing the things that she wanted to do with them.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store and our arch support specialists have been helping folks live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
I called her a week later. She thanked me profusely. She was able to do those things that she wasn't able to do before, and she had a new lease on life. Those kind of Good Feet stories happen all the time. It's fantastic.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
This month at Wesley Chapel Nissan, we salute the journey in honor of those who serve. Get up to $10,000 off new Nissans, or get 0% financing for up to 72 months, and get our lifetime warranty on most vehicles. Plus, pre-qualify online, discover your buying power with no impact on your credit. Visit your hometown Nissan Nissan store in Wesley Chapel. Under new management, Wesley Chapel Nissan, the big Nissan store on State Road 54. For complete details, call 813-540-4062.
You're invited to the Dick's House of Sport 1-year anniversary celebration from Saturday to Sunday, November 15th to the 16th. Join us for family fun, giveaways, and more for the weekend. Plus, a baseball clinic on Sunday, November 16th from 12 to 3 p.m. And while you're there, climb the rock wall, swing in our golf simulators, test your skills on the field, and score fall's hottest new arrivals. A weekend of fun awaits at International Plaza. Visit Dix.com/House of Sport to find your store for details.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
We ready, ready. Well, come on. We ready. Y'all ready? They ready. We ready. We ready.
Oh, we ready. Our next guest in a never-ending series of guests today is a gentleman you may know from Beat Bobby Flay, where he did indeed beat Bobby Flay with his short rib mezzaluna. You may know him as a dang good guy and dedicated father. But you probably know him because his restaurant is hailed by foodies and non-foodies alike. His hometown is St. Petersburg. He was a busboy at a restaurant in Indian Rocks Beach, then went to go to work in Miami with Wolfgang Puck. Ooh. And in the back of his mind the whole time was, man, I'd love to open up a restaurant in my hometown. He is Chef David Benstock, and his restaurant is Il Ritorno, and it is one of the greatest restaurants you will ever dine at. Chef David, thank you very much for the time. Great to speak with you today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Drew.
Pleasure, man. Doing? Pleasure. Really good, really good. They did the Tampa Bay Times list of the 50 best restaurants in Tampa Bay. Did you find out the news with everyone else, or did they have like a little get-together for the top 10 restaurants, and you found out then that you got a very coveted top 3 spot?
Yeah, so they had a reveal party yesterday. Over the last 5 days, they've been revealing spots 11 through 50. And then last night at the Floridian in St. Pete, they had a big party where they revealed the top 10. And we were very fortunate and on a great list with other people to be number 3. So it's something we're super excited for.
Yeah, it is. The ratings are completely subjective, and I think Helen from the Tampa Bay Times is very fair. She put some great restaurants on there. The Brisket Shop, with whom we have a really good relationship on this station, made the top 50, which is nice. Personally, just my personal preference, I would put as a tie Rooster in the Till and Il Ritorno. I am blown away by the creativity of both restaurants. Farrell Alvarez and David Benstock, in my opinion, are wizards in the kitchen. Do you know Farrell, and do you have a good relationship with him?
Absolutely, yeah. Farrell's a good friend of ours.
Oh, good.
And, we respect him so much and what they're doing. And the fact that Farrell's been open now for 12, 13 years. And I remember he was number one on that list, and it was around the same time we were opening. And 12 years later, to be number one again is huge. So a lot of respect and props to the Rooster and the Till family over there, and Farrell. And I mean, that's an honor for us that you just said that we should be number one with them. So we appreciate that.
Oh, dude, you guys are co-number one in my opinion. For those who have not been to your restaurant, other than creativity and dazzling cuisine, and of course the congeniality of my man Joe, what can they expect when they go to Il Ritorno, Chef David Benstock?
Great question. Yeah, seasonal food. So, we're not your traditional Italian. We're Italianish, and we pull inspiration from a lot of different other cultures and cuisines, but we keep everything seasonal. So we just transition our whole menu over from summer to fall. So you're going to see lots of butternut squash, celery root vegetables, some wild game, some really cool stuff. Actually, this is probably one of the menus that we're most proud of, but I think I say that every season when we release the new menu.
Hell yeah, as well you should. And the first line in Helen's review of Il Ritorno, no matter how many times I dine at Il Ritorno, I always leave surprised. And I'm the exact same way. You could get 5 different things every time you go and be blown away, both at the aesthetic beauty of it visually and the taste is just on another level. How much time do you take crafting these seasonal menus, Chef David?
Yeah, so we start them about 3 months before the menu even gets released. There's a lot of tasting and tweaking and playing around with food to get to the point of it going on the menu. But we have so much passion in our kitchen and our front of the house. That's a lot of fun. It's fun for us to come together and taste, and everyone have kind of their say on, does this need more acid? Does it need more spice? Texture. And it's a really fun process. It's very frustrating at times, especially when you've done trial 365 of a dish and it's still not working out. But, it takes time. Great things take time.
They do. And I have to say, if you have a special occasion coming up and you're not opposed to dropping some coin on some really good food, the tasting menu is the way to go. Sarah and I, it's funny because we had been going to St. Pete Meats and Provisions right next door for a couple of months, and the amazing Joey, we all love Joey, was there.
Oh, yeah.
One
Joey's
day,
the man.
he is the man. And one day he was like, hey, you ever go to Il Ritorno? I'm like, no. He's like, well, Chef David owns this place, and he's got that place too. You really have to try it. I was like, all right, made a mental note. And then one night, my beautiful girlfriend Sarah and I are going to a show at the Grand Floridian, and we had a little time to kill before. I said, you know what, babe? Let's go sit at the bar and get a meal. And I will tell you, we got that tasting menu, and we left there with a new favorite restaurant. It absolutely knocked our socks off. So if you got some scratch that's burning a hole in your pocket, that is the best investment you're going to make in food. That tasting menu, David, is really something else.
Yeah, we're trying to create an experience with it, not just a meal, Yeah. So from start to finish, it's curated to create an awesome experience.
Well, it certainly does that, and the house-made limoncello certainly does not make that any worse. That is
Come on, man.
Amazing. And please, I would be remiss if I did not mention for my friend Anastasia and myself, never, ever, ever get rid of or even touch the steamed mussels, the best mussels on the entire. I won't order mussels anywhere else now that I've had them at Il Ritorno. It's mussels. Now, I've always wanted to ask you this. What is a lamb nduja? It's N-D-U-J-A. What is that? Yeah, what the hell is that?
Nduja is a calabrese salami that's smoked, spreadable, fermented. So we do the same process, but with lamb shoulder, where it's smoked, fermented, and it just gives it a really great flavor to the mussels. It's kind of something you wouldn't expect to see as lamb mussels, but it works really beautifully.
Oh, does it ever with the charred ciabatta? It is. My God, it is. And those caviar donuts are nothing to sneeze at either.
Come on, man.
Caviar freaking donuts as a little beautiful pillow. With
those
caviar.
are a must. A must.
Oh, my God. Well, listen, I know you got dinner service tonight, so I appreciate you making time. Congratulations on the top 3. and on my personal 1 and 1A of Rooster in the Till and Il Ritorno. Nothing against Roca. They're great. Roca is also phenomenal.
Yeah, great restaurant.
Yeah.
They do great food.
Yeah, you could go anywhere in those top 3 and put them in any order, and I think people would be okay with it. But just
I
know
agree with that.
you are the number 1 St. Petersburg restaurant, which I know thrills you because when you were growing up in St. Pete, it wasn't exactly known for its restaurant scene. And look at it now, David.
I know, it's blossomed. The last 12 years we've been here, we've seen a big transformation.
Hell yeah. Well, listen, have a great dinner service. Thanks for the time. We'll
Hey,
get out there on the
thanks a lot
golf
for
course
having me
soon.
on.
Oh, dude, thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, bud. See you.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Great restaurant.
Is he young? He sounds so young.
40. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I know. 40. And their restaurant is just spectacular. I can't recommend it enough. Right on Central in downtown St. Pete. You will not find a better restaurant in St. Petersburg. And again, Roca's great. The mozzarella cart is to die for. Roca's a restaurant. How do I put this without insulting it? Because Chef Bryce is awesome too. Roca's a restaurant you might go to once or twice. Not that it's not great, but the experience, you'll be like, okay, I went to Roca. Rooster in the Till and Il Ritorno, I could eat there every week if I had more money, but I do not. Il Ritorno is so good that I would get a part-time job there just so I could get an employee discount on the food. They're amazing, and thanks to Joey for recommending it. He does a great job. If you go to St. Pete Meats and Provisions, you'll know Joey when you see him, and have him recommend a couple of cuts of meat because that dude knows his meat. All right, let's breathe. The show is finally here. Now, I'd like to know.
Just an hour left.
I know, and we've got a guest coming up in 10 minutes too.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, a guest
Not what?
from a TV show back in the 80s.
Oh, that's right.
800-771-1025
You
is our
saved
number.
the best for last,
I
Drew.
certainly did. And I heard the Mike Calta show going over the list of the restaurants this morning. I was driving to the gym, and I was listening to Mike and the gang, and they were going through all the restaurants. And Mike made an observation that I totally agree with, which is that Rooster in the Tills, you'll have food there that won't even make sense to you. Like if I said to you, the cobia collar is one of the greatest menu items you'll ever have in your life, you'd go, what the hell is a cobia collar? It is a cobia fish, and it is the collarbone. And they fry it, and they put it in this sauce with this. Words cannot describe how effing good it is. So number 1, according to the Tampa Bay Times, which, again, Helen, you seem like a really nice lady. You know your food. There's no doubt about that. It makes 0 sense that Eulalie is not on this list.
No.
0 sense. There's some great restaurants on this list, but you're telling me Eulalie, with its Floridian, Florida, Southern cuisine, some wild game, you're telling me that doesn't belong in the top 50 in Tampa Bay? Streetlight Taco, very low at number 47. That's a top 20 place in my opinion. Rome, I've never heard of. The Estuary, congratulations to you guys. I know you guys listen. They are making downtown Newport Richie a food scene. Somi is great. Should be higher than 43 in my opinion. Here I am saying great things about Helen and then picking apart her list. Mullet's Fish Camp at number 40, great restaurant. I like that Burns is accurately ranked at number 39. I know a lot of people might look at that and go, oh, Burns should be higher than 39. Not when you compare it to some of the amazing spots that we've got here in Tampa Bay.
Right. Burns is old school.
Yeah. Good Intentions at 35, phenomenal vegan food. Shout out to my man Mac, St. Pete Sam's brother.
And I know you're going down the list. Is Mel's Hot Dogs anywhere on this list?
I did not, unfortunately, Maurice, see Mel's Hot Dogs anywhere on the list.
Damn list.
Black Pearl at 34, great restaurant in Dunedin.
I heard a lot about that place.
They're so good. Small Bar. I don't know that place.
Right.
But even not trying it, it's not as good as Eulalie. Pia's Trattoria at number 32, phenomenal. Cozen. Pulpo was great. Olive Tree. Uncle Fun's Provisions, and Mise en Place, etc. To me, it's astonishing that Eulalie is not in the top 10, let alone the top 50.
Right.
That when you factor in ambiance, right there on the at the Riverwalk. The food, the service, the menu, everything about Eulalie makes it one spectacular restaurant. So I don't know if I have a group of people like when Xander graduated college, we went to Eulalie.
Eulalie, yeah.
But hey, everybody's got something different than they're into, and all due respect to Helen. You ever had a hotel room canceled? You ever have a hotel room booked, and then when you go to check in, they tell you they don't have a room for you?
Thank God, no.
Same. I can't imagine what that's like, but I read this story in the Daily Mail this morning. I guess there's a chain called Sonder. They were owned by Marriott. They shut down yesterday, and they refused to grant reservations. So people who had a room booked at Sonder Hotels found themselves without a hotel room for the night. Can you imagine what that feels like?
No.
Like, you go to book a room, and they tell you, yeah, we took your reservation, but we don't have a room for you. That's insane to me.
I wonder what happened to those that were, were staying over the next night. I mean, did they kick them out or they...
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Like, you book it for 3 nights, and then the first night they go break. So
yeah, right?
Sorry, we don't have a room for you.
That would actually suck more.
Oh, yeah, because you got all your stuff, strewn about the room.
Right, exactly.
So crazy. All right, let's take a moment. 800-771-1025. When we come back, those of us who are in our 40s, 50s, and up.
Hello.
There was a television program that was beyond beloved. It launched a career of an A-list actor, responsible for some of the most iconic roles in mainstream cinema. It was way ahead of its time when it came to crossing political party lines. Parents were Democrats. Kid was a Republican. That is a hint. And we'll be speaking to a cast member of that television program next on Drew Garabo Live. Don't forget the Fran Hosch Law Group Feast Pantry Food Drive is this Friday. We will be broadcasting live. That's right. Come on out to the law offices of Fran Hosch this Friday, starting at noon, as they will be collecting non-perishable food items for the Feast Food Pantry. It is an annual event done by Fran and the Frantastics. It is awesome. It is at 1275 Nebraska Avenue. We'll be up, perched on a porch, broadcasting live. Come on by, bring some stovetop stuffing, some instant mashed potatoes, some canned green beans, some cereal, whatever you got, they will take it for the Feast Pantry. You'll be helping people out. And thanks so much to Fran for all of her hard work and paying back the community. Lawfran.com for more information, or the Fran Hosch Law Group Facebook events page.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
The Howard Franklin off-ramp to Kennedy going to delay you. 60 itself also delayed westbound back to Hubert Avenue. Lots of congestion, 275 north and south in the downtown area and beyond the interchange. Selman northbound pretty packed as well. 301, 41, 75 all seeing increased volume. Minor to moderate delay earlier wreck northbound Nebraska at Fowler. This is Eric with traffic.
All-American Gunslingers on US 19 is Newport Richie's #1 gun range. Take advantage of the tax-free holiday. No tax on firearms and firearm-related products. Some exceptions may apply. Need a holiday gift card? They've got them. All-American Gunslingers. Stop by or go to aagunslingers.com.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota offers you a Black Friday exclusive 2-year financing. You can buy now and pay nothing until 2027. That's Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. They have exquisite workmanship. They're reliable and dependable. Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. The Daytona 500. You got to see it to believe it. February 15th, 2026. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $199 per month. New Accords are just $189 per month, or get a new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. We're approving all credit applications, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-575-7725 for more information.
It's officially holiday season, and soon you'll be surrounded by family, friends, laughter, love, and yes, even your annoying cousin Timmy. Now imagine enjoying every moment knowing your health is in a good place. I'm telling you, now is the best time to go see my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. Heart disease and cancer are the top killers of men and women, and most of the time they strike without warning, leaving families devastated and facing enormous medical costs. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can be proactive and take control. Find out what's going on inside your body before it's too late. Lifeguard Imaging offers quick, painless, high-accuracy CT scans that detect heart disease and hundreds of forms of cancer early when you still have time to do something about it. And here's a thought for the holidays. Don't just do it for yourself. Do it for the people who count on you. Or better yet, gift early detection to someone you love. It could be the most meaningful gift they ever receive. Right now, first-time patients get a free heart scan valued at $600. Visit lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
Transform your backyard for less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a sleek black aluminum fence that adds style, security, and curb appeal for just $125 a month. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252. Tampa Bay's newest hotspot is the Lighthouse Bar at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. Enjoy handcrafted cocktails, chef-inspired bites, and live entertainment every Friday and Saturday night from 5 until 10. Turn your night into something extraordinary at the Lighthouse Bar at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. The new go-to spot for flavor, music, and fun, and great happy hour drink specials. 105 North Bayshore Drive, Safety Harbor. We'll see you at the Lighthouse.
Truck Miss is going on now at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. If you're in the market for a new truck, go see my buddy Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford, because right now during Furman Ford's Black Friday sales event, get 0% APR financing for 60 months and no payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock for well-qualified buyers. If you've been waiting for the time to buy a new truck, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. Check them out on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com. Do let them know that John Setting sent you.
The biggest and final store-wide sale of the year at International Diamond Center is coming next weekend, November 21st through 23rd. 3 days of unprecedented savings, up to 40% off at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Unapproved credit.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Mike Kelty here for Shark Coast Tactical. The 2A tax-free holiday is still in full effect, and what better time to get over to Shark Coast Tactical than this Saturday for the Strybog and Mossberg Day. The crews from Streibach Firearms in Mossburg will be at the shop with reps on hand to walk you through the best the industry has to offer. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or a curious beginner, this event has something for everyone. Get to Shark Coast ASAP and take advantage of the 2A tax-free holiday on all things firearms. There has never been a better time to get over to Shark Coast Tactical.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Join Bud Light and 102.5 The Bone this Saturday from 4 till 6 at Katiki on Gulf Boulevard on Treasure Island. Come watch college football, enjoy Bud Light specials, and win a big screen TV. Visit BudLightFootball.com for details.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Warming trend gets going today and continues into the weekend. Mostly clear. Still kind of cool tonight, but not too bad. We'll see lows mainly in the low 50s. And then coming up on Thursday, more sunshine. The warming trend continues with high temps in the mid-70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
We've been together for a million years.
Hell yeah.
And I bet we'll be together for a million more.
Oh, it's like I started breathing on the night we kissed. And I can't remember what I ever did before.
Oh, hell yeah.
What did we do, baby?
We're awaiting a phone call. Not from Michael J. Fox. Not from Justine Bateman.
Oh.
Nor Michael Gross. Nor Tina Yothers. Nor Meredith Baxter Burney. Not even Scott Valentine. Valentine? He played Nick, Mallory's boyfriend. But we are waiting for Mark Skippy Price.
Like we had it planned.
He'll be appearing at Crap You Negative at BartoCon. Today, I learned there's a BartoCon.
I did too.
It's in Bartow. And you can show up at BartoCon November 15th, that's this Saturday, 10 a to 5 p in beautiful Bartow, Florida. If you've never been, it's there for you. Bartow Civic Center, 2250 South Floral Avenue in beautiful Bartow, Florida, just outside Lakeland. Still under the jurisdiction of our good friend Grady Judd. Parker Stevenson from the Hardy Boys will be there. Also, former Mrs. Kirstiali, if I'm not mistaken, or Mr. Kirstiali.
You may be right.
Because I remember her saying at an awards show, and I'm sure we'll ask him this when we talk to him on Friday. She shouted him out from the stage, and I think she said, "I want to thank my husband Parker for giving me the big one for so many years."
Yeah, you're right.
That'd be a proud moment. He had dreamy hair.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Price Wesley Ure and Kathy Coleman, they were the kids from Land of the Lost, the old television show.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Who? Duncan Watson and Patricia Patz, whose names you may not realize, but you sure will know their voices. Duncan Watson was the voice of Charlie Brown, and Patricia Patz, the voice of Peppermint Patty.
Oh.
You think she knows if Peppermint Patty and Marcy were doing a little... And Joe Davison from Stranger Things as well. But Mark Skippy Price will be joining us momentarily, and he will hopefully answer a question for me that I've been wondering since my days in Orlando. Someone called my show a few times claiming to be Mark Price, Skippy from Family Ties, and not even for an interview, but just wanted to talk, like call in a radio show. And I always wondered, was that really Mark Skippy Price? But then I thought, like, who would pretend to be Mark Skippy Price? While we're waiting, it is hilarious to me to read the Karen-like comments on the Instagram posts for the young lady who called the show the other day, the one who was going 107 miles per hour on US 19. People saying that we glorified her actions. People saying that we somehow shouldn't have talked to her. Just so you know, we don't have a phone screener. We take calls from people who call us. If you're a radio personality and a young lady who is all over the news, not just locally but nationally, calls you and you don't take that call, you are derelict in your duty, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
So no apology whatsoever. There is not an ounce of regret I have for talking to her. She was delightful. Do I agree with her actions? No, nobody should eat Little Caesars. Nor should they drive 107 miles per hour. But I think there's a fun story there. No one was hurt. No one was killed. She got arrested. She will probably plead down to something, I would hope, because I would say a defense attorney would probably strongly advise her not to call radio shows and admit that what she did was a felony. But I make no apologies whatsoever for having her on. She was delightful.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk to somebody because of the actions they committed?
Somebody even said, fire me. Like some lady said, fire him now, speaking of me, which, to encourage me leaving. She is damn proud of herself, makes me ill, and shame on this radio host for putting her on the air and making it seem like it's all fun and games. All caps. Fire him now. That is from give.me-something-cool on Instagram. So, don't know what to tell you, lady. They may fire me. It probably won't be because of that. But Yasmin was a damn delight to speak to. And I can't say enough about what a great segment she gave us. If you want to go throw a comment on our Instagram or Facebook post, I'm totally fine with that.
She converted me, Drew.
What, you a Little Caesars guy now?
No, I'm a speeder.
Oh. Would you rather drive 107 miles per hour down US 19 or eat an entire Little Caesars pizza?
Oh, man. I got to be honest with you. I'm not that averse to Little Caesars. Like I say again, I'm a guy that's got a Totino's in my freezer, Drew. Oh. I'm going to turn my nose down at Little Caesars?
No, if you got a Totino in your freezer, you're clearly not as you don't have high standards when it comes to pizza. 800-771-1025. What's the worst frozen pizza? Is it that home run pizza? I can't stand frozen pizza. I would rather I love all pizzas. Frozen pizza that you heat up in your oven is just not even pizza.
But you're not wrong. But it serves a purpose. Late night, you have a desire for something pizza-esque, and you don't want to go out and speed 107 miles per hour to make sure you get somewhere before it's closing. You need something quick, and you're just wanting a couple of slices. It has its definite purpose in your freezer.
See, that's what Xander's mom thought, and that's why we're not together anymore.
Oh, okay.
She would have every once in a while there'd be frozen pizza in there, and I'm like, everything about our relationship is okay, but I just can't do this anymore. No, but she would have frozen pizza in the freezer, and I'm like, this is just not even pizza. I just looked up 16 store-bought frozen pizzas ranked worst to best.
All right, and you had mentioned home run. And I got to be honest with you. That home run, it hits. It
touches all the bases?
Yes, it touches all the bases.
All right, number 16, unsurprisingly, Totino's.
All right, but that's not, if you're talking about the 16 worst, to place at number 16, that's actually saying it's the best. See what I did? Am I wrong?
So the lowest ranked worst pizza is actually the best pizza.
Wouldn't the least of the worst be the best?
It would, but these are ranked worst to best.
Oh, okay. Oh, worst to best. Oh, sorry.
Drew Garabo live. Hello. Tombstone 15. Hello.
Hey, Drew Ski.
LH. Number 14, home run.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Now, you caught me off guard on my answer, but you answered on the first ring.
Oh, sorry about that.
But I was just going to say, you were just talking about that girl doing that Honda, trying to get to the pizza place.
Yes, sir.
I got you with Ronnie James Dio. Shame on the night. Shame on her. Shame on you.
Oh, no.
Come on, dog.
Oh, God.
Come on. You got to play that, bro. That match.
I got it right here for you, LH.
There it is. One time, baby. Love you. Hey, what's up, Mo?
Hey.
Much love. This is a little bluesy. A little bluesy for Dio. I don't know this song.
Man. I get them.
All right.
That's in my archives, baby.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
That's shame on her. That's what he's saying. Shame on the night.
Shame on the night.
Hungry.
Appreciate you, LH.
She was hungry like a wolf.
Well, that's Grand Rare. The number 14 home run in. Number 13, Pep's Draft House. Never seen those. The 12th worst or best pizza, DiGiorno. Not delivery.
DiGiorno. Oh, that's okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
11th, Red Baron.
Red Baron should be higher.
Milton's Craft Bakers. 9, CPK. My son loves CPK, California
Pizza. Yeah.
8, Pizza Ronchadin. Number 7, Amy's. Amy's like that vegetarian lady who has all the frozen foods.
Oh, yeah, I have seen her pizzas, yeah.
Number 6, Sabatasso's. Number 5, Kirkland Signature. I didn't know Costco had their own pizza.
How's that at number 5? Come on, man. And DiGiorno's is up in there in the 10s? Get out of here.
While Costco has plenty of frozen pizza brands for a shopper to choose from, the store offers at least 3 different flavors in its Kirkland Signature brand. Admittedly, Kirkland's most famous pie, the pepperoni pizza offered both in the frozen food aisle and the Costco food court, doesn't bring much to the table beyond cheap eats. Number 4, Freschetta. Number 3,
Freschetta's good.
Urban Pie. Number 2, the Screamin' Sicilian. That's a pretty good frozen pizza. I've gotten that before. They have it at Publix.
Okay.
It's a good pizza. And the number 1 frozen pizza, when it comes to taste, Authentic Motor City Pizza Company. Detroit-style deep dish pizza. Frozen.
I haven't seen it.
Nor have I. I'm intrigued. Not going to lie. 800-771-1025. I would imagine coming up in the Mo Betta, we've got a little bit about Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump.
Oh, man, you know I don't like to get political in the Mo Betta. He's on that list, though. I mean, like him or not, he on that list.
Yeah, that is... how do I word this? You could have irrefutable video evidence of Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump double teaming an underage girl, and there are still a good amount of our Americans who would say it doesn't exist.
Sure. Absolutely. AI.
Joining us right now, he is not. Oh. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, on that Costco pizza, they also sell an organic seasoning. You throw it on top of that frozen pizza, puts it right up, might bump it up a level 2.
All right, Kirkland Pizza.
Man, I think if you got to bump, I'm not trying to bump up the flavor of budget pizza.
Right.
I'm eating budget pizza.
You know what you're getting.
I want budget pizza taste.
Yeah, you exactly. Like, you don't have to dress it up.
Ooh, this tastes just like it came from a New York pizzeria. Get out of here.
It's all flat and greasy. 800-771-1025 is the number. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, hello, Drew. Thanks for having me on. Hey, I'm from the Northeast. That list is so bogus on frozen pizzas.
What's your number one
Red
frozen
Baron,
pizza, being from the Northeast, sir?
Red Baron.
The Red Baron.
And Tombstone should be in the top 5.
All right. I just the fact that you've got go-to frozen pizzas, plural, is concerning. But you do you. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Red Baron is good.
Hi.
Snoopy's enemy.
So that number one pizza that
Yes, ma'am.
they're talking about is fantastic.
The Motor City one?
Yes. It is so good. You get it at Walmart.
Oh.
And it comes in like its own little tray. Okay. And it's the only frozen pizza we'll buy. Like.
Oh. All right. I'm going to give it a shot, and we'll be at Walmart in a couple of weeks for our toy drive on December 12th. So maybe I'll pick myself up a Motor City pizza while I'm there. Thank you, young lady.
There's a purple one that's 3 meat, and it's like the best.
All right. I'm going to give it a shot. Do you like Detroit style in general? Have you tried Jets Pizza? They're pretty good.
Yeah, I like Jets. And Jets Ranch, I could drink it.
I could squirt a bottle of that right down my throat, for Christ's sake, or for my sake.
Sure.
And if you like Detroit style, some of the best Detroit pizza you'll ever have in your entire life can be found at a place called Nona Slice House in Safety Harbor, Florida.
I live in Safety Harbor.
Oh, well, you've had Nona Slice House then, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So good. So damn good.
Well, that's exciting.
Thank you. I'm happy to excite you. That's what I do. What do we got coming up in the Mo Better, Maurice?
Well, we got some nice ranking for USF. We got some slot machines that you ain't going to be pulling the trigger on. Antonio Brown gets his due. And have you heard of a slop bowl, Drew?
A what?
A slop bowl.
Did you say slop bowl?
Slop bowl.
I've not heard of a slop bowl.
Well, get them while you can, because they're about to go away.
Slop bowl. Got it. Get it. Now, that's some Mo Better news. Next on Drew Garabo Live. Do not forget, Thanksgiving is coming. Clearwater knows what that means. Time for the 47th annual Achieva Clearwater Turkey Trot. And this year we are kicking things off in grand fashion. Wednesday, November 26th, 5 to 8 p.m., Achieva Credit Union and the City of Clearwater are launching a brand new holiday tradition, the Achieva Pre-Trot Community Celebration at Baycare Ballpark in Clearwater. And yes, entry is free. You can bring the whole family. It's free. Enjoy live music, great food, cold drinks, plenty of giveaways, and a community vibe. You can register to run. You can grab your turkey trot race packet, meet local sports mascots, and hang out with your favorite radio stations, keeping the energy high. I'm not good at that. I'm a low energy guy. I'll try my hardest. Do some good while you're there. Bring a new pair of socks to support the Homeless Empowerment Program. Achieve is going to match every donation to help local veterans and families stay warm this holiday season. It's good people doing good things, and that is what this community and this radio show are all about. Whether you're running on Thanksgiving morning or you just want a fun night out with your friends and neighbors, Baycare Ballpark is a place to be November 26th. Start the holidays right. Be part of something that's about to become a tradition for years to come. Get all the details at achievaturkeytrot.com. That's ACHIEVA, turkeytrot.com. I'll be there.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the New York Rangers. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
275 south after Ashley Drive. Left shoulder blockage. FHP on the scene of an earlier crash. Bigly delays both southbound and northbound on that interstate overall. Selman northbound still clogged. Kennedy is also very congested westbound approaching West Shore. Crash Lakewood Drive northbound north of Lamona Road approaching Windhorst. 56th Street north crash at Hillsborough and a Roosevelt Boulevard in Pinellas northbound off-ramp to Ulmerton. An accident there. This is Eric with traffic.
Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% off roof replacements and monthly payments as low as $175 based on a $15,000 roof value. Storm season isn't over yet. Check them out at universalroof.com.
Get ready for 2026 with the right health coverage. Open enrollment period is here, and our Florida Blue agents are ready to help you find a plan that fits your family's needs and budget. Don't miss out. Call 1-866-531-8473 today. Open enrollment period ends January 15th. Call us today at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
Cat name mode for C4MH.com. That stands for the Centers for Men's Health, and key to a man's health is proper testosterone levels. So many decisions you wish you had started when you were younger. Well, you're never going to be younger than you are today. So start today resetting to when you were younger by going to C4MH.com and making an appointment to check your testosterone. That's all they do, so you know it's done right. $45 gets you blood work and a doctor's appointment, and if your levels are low, it's 2 shots a month. That's it. To ensure your energy is up, to promote muscle growth after workouts, to improve your performance in the bedroom, and most importantly, to maintain a mental state that has you feeling like the world is yours. You know, like when you were younger. Look at testosterone as a time machine and C4MH as the vehicle that will get you back to a future that is back to you. Today is the day. C4MH.com.
Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroftampa.com.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now during Chevy's Red Tag sales event, we say yes to 0% APR financing on 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500, Equinox, Equinox EV, and Trailblazer for well-qualified buyers. Come see why we're #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a 4-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Did you know that you can get a beautiful white vinyl fence for less than $5 a day? For just $125 a month, Fence Outlet will professionally install it and add instant curb appeal to your home. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C10252.
This month at Wesley Chapel Nissan, we salute the journey in honor of those who serve. Get up to $10,000 off new Nissans, or get 0% financing for up to 72 months, and get our lifetime warranty on most vehicles. Plus, pre-qualify online, discover your buying power with no impact on your credit. Visit your hometown Nissan store in Wesley Chapel. Under new management, Wesley Chapel Nissan, the big Nissan store on State Road 54. For complete details, call 813-540-4062.
just because it's getting a little bit cooler does not mean that you need to stop your pool time. You just need to upgrade it. And Hawkins Home Service Co. has got deals. They're going to have your pool ready year-round. Like $400 off pool heat pumps, $300 off pool gas heaters. That cannot be combined with any other specials and ends November 30th. At Hawkins, they truly handle it all. Whether it's HVAC, plumbing, electrical, or pool repair, one call handles it all. 813-445-8209 or online at hawkinsserviceco.com.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Hey, folks, it's Bruce Woodburn here, the Lone Arranger. I've helped over 10,000 families become homeowners. And I'll tell you something right now, it's a buyer's market. Sellers are offering closing cost credits. They're making repairs, and there's plenty of room to negotiate. That wasn't the case a year ago. Waiting for rates to drop? That's like waiting for gas to hit $1.25. Sure, it might happen, but how long are you going to sit on empty? Meanwhile, home prices just keep climbing. Marry the house, date the rate. You can always refinance later when the timing is right. And don't forget, I've got programs with zero down payment, low down payment options, and if you work with one of my vetted real estate agents, you can get up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket for closing costs. Folks, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you win. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
Time it's running out. Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City is in their final countdown to finish the year strong, and that means you win. Right now, their new Chevy savings are peaking, and you can get their best offer of the year. That's right. These are the offers you've been waiting for. They're paying top dollar for your current vehicle. You can keep the cash that you get, or you can then take that cash and use it to trade up and save even more. The countdown is on. Upgrade now before it's gone. All you need to do is visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax. Enjoy the difference.
The biggest and final store-wide sale of the year at International Diamond Center is coming next weekend, November 21st through 23rd. 3 days of unprecedented savings, up to 40% off at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota on approved credit.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Shop everything under the sun this Black Friday.
Drive a new Tacoma for $179 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Plus,
you're only 2 clicks away from our best price.
Click the button on our site to unlock our best price instantly. So visit Sun Toyota of Newport Richey today.
Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey,
we make it happen.
Sun Toyota
of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Waterman Properties, Tampa Bay's trusted general contractors for over 20 years, want to work for you. From demolition and project management to full renovations and custom home builds, Waterman can handle any project from start to finish. These guys don't just build homes and outdoor spaces, they build relationships with honesty and pride in every project. Waterman is all about quality. No shortcuts, no cutting corners, just solid craftsmanship you can count on. Get a free estimate for any project. Go to watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. WatermanProperties.net. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Drew, we had a short amount of time. We're hard out, but you don't want
Plenty of time, Mo. You take your time.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about All-American
All right, speed it up.
Gunslingers. For you, that's 19 North of Newport Richie. Newport Richie's best gun range. Get out there. If your firearm's not working, you can come see the gunsmith, Cody. Tell him I said, hey, because he's either fixed or strapped. He's just made my guns look good.
Okay.
You know, got my holster from him and everything else.
We have plenty of time, by the way. Don't rush.
They're a full gun facility, gun range facility, open 7 days a week. Did you know that you can shoot your shotgun out at All-American Gunslingers?
I like that.
Yeah, you can get.
Not a lot of indoor places will let me shoot my shotgun.
They will not. They absolutely will not, but you can at All-American Gunslingers. I've been talking about them. AAGunslingers.com is where you would go to find out all of this information and plenty more, because I can only fit so much into this a lot of time. But I am telling you now, if you're in Newport Richie, if you're surrounding Newport Richie, if you're a little further out, it is worth the stop at All-American Gunslingers. You know what's going on in the world. I don't need to tell you what's going on in the world. You need a gun. Get your gun at All-American Gunslingers, where they also care about your rights, your safety, your freedom, and more importantly, America.
That is the most important thing.
Absolutely. USF is ranked number 24 in the college football rankings for the first time ever in CFP rankings.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Go South Florida Bulls. After weeks in and out of the AP Top 25, they finally made their debut. As of now, the Bulls are projected to make the college football playoffs.
That would be so cool.
Yes, as long as they continue winning games, and win the American Conference. Hey, as long as you guys win games, you'll probably make the playoffs.
Very radical philosophy, but okay.
The Bulls are gearing up for a big game on the road against Navy on Saturday. They have to beat Navy to keep their playoff and conference title dreams alive. Game is set to kick off at noon on Saturday, so go Bulls. 58 slot machines seized in an illegal gambling raid in Bradenton. Yes, that's right. Dateline Manatee County authorities have seized more than 50 slot machines after shutting down an illegal gambling operation. Manatee County Sheriff's Office, MCSO to you and me, announced today that undercover detectives executed a search warrant at the new Winners Circle Arcade. They're going to have to change that name after an investigation into illegal gambling activities. 51 computer towers were taken. 58 slot machines valued at almost $300,000. So let me give you the list, and then you tell me what's on it.
Right.
58 slot machines valued at $300,000.
Yep.
51 computer towers, $19,000 in cash, and one DVR.
Just one.
I just one.
One DVR.
One DVR.
All right. Spectrum's going to want that back. You don't get to keep those.
You do not. You absolutely do not. In news that made me smile, ex-NFL star Antonio Brown was arrested. I'm not crazy about this. He gets a $25,000 bail and a GPS monitor on the Miami attempted murder charges. If you've got someone that was actively fleeing arrest, I don't think bail should even be in the consideration.
He's a flight risk.
Yeah, he's a flight risk. It's like the Ybor City driver, the speed racer. Why would you even consider bail when clearly he has exhibited that he is not willing to kind of abide by the law?
Right.
And Antonio,
why let him out?
And Antonio Brown, we had to go hunt this N-word. You know
Your words, not mine.
I'm just saying. I never forgive him for bailing out on us in that playoff game. Whatever. Brown, 37, has pled not guilty to second-degree attempted murder charges, but you wouldn't think that he was not guilty by the look of his mugshot, because he is like, oh, man, I effed up. How'd they catch me? How'd they even know me? He no longer has a passport. He'll be living at his home. I look forward to working with him zealously on the case. The circuit judge, Mindy Glazer, said at a bond hearing. Here's to you not getting out.
Yeah, why would you 25,000? So you got to come up with $2,500, and you get to leave.
Nothing, right? After fleeing to where do you go? Zimbabwe?
Dubai.
Okay, they're close to each other, right?
Yeah, right next to each other.
Decline in slot bowl sales signals a warning for restaurant chains. Several restaurant chains are sounding the alarm about their customers' attitudes as the country's economy worsens due to inflation and slow hiring numbers. Chipotle, Sweet Green, and Cava, all purveyors of slop bowls, have seen their stock drop dramatically in 2025. Chipotle stock is down about 50% 50% for the year, with Kava 60%.
What?
Yeah, it's down. The 25 to 35-year-old consumer is the most under pressure, and they make up about 30% of our consumer base, Sweet Green's CFO said. Chipotle CEO added the chain is not losing its consumer base to competition, but instead to grocery stores and people eating at home. A slop bowl, in case you would want to know, and it's a horrible name.
That's a terrible name because Sweet Green is one of the best. Kava is phenomenal as well. It's great food.
Yeah, well, a slop bowl is an informal term for a bowl of mixed ingredients. It has been popular for years among young adults who are one of their core consumer cohorts. They feel the pinch, and we feel the pull back from them as well. So I guess you throw greens and a little bit of meat and whatever, and then stir it around. That's termed informally a slop bowl.
You know, there is a point to that because it's at least a $20 lunch, whereas I think the Gen Z, who isn't exactly rolling in dough, they want like a $10 to $15 lunch. Kava, I would have bought stock in them 2 years ago when they went public because they just do everything right. From harissa chicken to lamb meatballs. The food was phenomenal, but I guess everything's got to come down eventually.
100%. Raymond James restaurant analyst Brian Vaccaro said customer bases for chains are also being affected by the government shutdown and by increased competition from value meals at fast food rivals. And these fast food places are bringing back these value meals, and quite honestly, most of them priced at around $5 to $6. There's a nice amount of food that you're getting.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're going to pay $20 for a slop bowl? I don't even come with a drink.
I hate that term, slop bowl. Fresh Kitchen was the first one locally to do this slop. Can we come up with a better name than how about mixed bowl? Build your own bowl? Slop bowl is just wrong.
Those don't slap like slop bowl.
Slop bowl.
McDonald's and Wingstop have also acknowledged sales decline in areas made up largely of low-income customers. There you go, right there.
Slop.
Yeah. Starting this week, Sweet Green said it will begin promoting that it has boosted protein portions by 25%.
Oh.
What is Sweet Green? I've never seen a Sweet Green.
So there's one in downtown St. Pete in the Edge District. There's one near Armature Works. It's basically like a Fresh Kitchen. You walk up, they got the base. You could choose from like mixed greens, herbed quinoa, etc. Then you go proteins. They've got a miso honey salmon.
Okay.
That is phenomenal. And then like roasted sweet potato. You know, it's to build your own bowl. A slot bowl.
Okay.
The sweet green's great. It is expensive AF though.
Yeah. You want to know why there's so much road rage, Drew?
Yes.
Americans lost record 63 hours to traffic in 2024. 63 hours in traffic.
That's
Congestion now stretches beyond rush hour as travel habits shift. Researchers are calling for tech infrastructure and planning solutions. That's nearly 8 full workdays, by the way, wasted in traffic, and represents a 16% jump in national congestion over the past 5 years. I've already told you, and I have to go down Ehrlich Road, which becomes Beers once it crosses Del Mabry. And Ehrlich Road for primarily the entirety of the time that I've been in Carewood and off that corner, which is, I think, going on 20 years now, was always just it was a side road.
Sure.
And that's what it is. It's actually a side road. And now it is as busy as Del Mabry.
Yeah, that is an insane road. When I first moved to the West Chase area 14 years ago,
right,
like you said, you'd fly down Ehrlich. It's just a quick way to get out to like 275. Now you're sitting there in standstill traffic.
Sheldon Road.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Sheldon's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's like, I know what's happening. People are moving here and they're running multiple cars and all of that.
I blame the Florida Cracker Fish Company for being so darn good and so popular.
It is a great place.
So good.
The numbers show more traffic than we've ever seen, but also a different kind of traffic. Hybrid work capabilities, online shopping, and other changes in our daily lives have reshaped when and where congestion happens. This can create more unpredictability and make travel harder to plan. And I get what they're saying. Basically, if you've got Uber, if you've got the delivery services, and you've got all of these people that are on the road for you while you're still on the road at different times, but it's making a shift in, because it used to be morning and late afternoon.
Sure.
This is drive time right here.
Yeah.
And rush hour drive time used to be, I would say, 4 to 6. And it was over.
Yep.
By 6 o'clock, you were in the clear.
No question.
By 8:39, you were in the clear.
Yep, not anymore.
No. 9 o'clock, I've gotten on the road a couple of times and go, what the hell is this? Why ain't you fools in work?
Dude, if I have something to do before 10 a.m., I'm ruining it because that frickin' morning rush hour traffic.
Yep. A $5 ticket could make you richer than most celebrities. Mega Millions surges to one of its biggest prizes ever. I played I think the drawing was Tuesday, or maybe it was yesterday. $120.
Hell yeah. How much you spend win that $20, Mo?
I think it was $5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a $5
I mean,
spot.
you only bought one ticket then?
No.
Oh, okay.
But the one that I spent $5 on, Drew, I won
got
$20.
you. So you only spent $5. So that's a net of $15. You heard Mo. You buy yourself a ticket every day, you're going to make $15 a day. In 10 days, you'll have $150.
The jackpot has grown steadily since a player in Virginia won $348 million on June 27th. No ticket has matched all 6 winning numbers. And since then, this year, there have been 4 winning Mega Millions jackpots. That's 4 times that you can win. Our boy Akon was arrested in Georgia on an outstanding warrant. You an Akon fan?
No.
Okay. All right. Officers said they approached the singer and informed him of the warrant. Akon complied with their orders while being detained. He was taken to the DeKalb County Jail, then released a few hours later there. His driver's license was suspended for failure to appear, and his vehicle was impounded. Then he was later arrested on a bench warrant. Akon's having some trouble. I'm trying to remember Akon's big hit.
Smack That? I think that was with Eminem. Akon had... Oh, no, Smack That with Akon and Eminem. His number one most streamed song is Smack That with 1.5 billion. After that, Lonely. After that, Right Now, Nah, Nah, Nah.
I guess I'm not an Akon fan.
No, here's a little bit of Lonely.
Is that auto-tune?
I think so.
You want to hear a boring best favorite movies?
I do.
What are Pope Leo's favorite movies? I'm going to give you the top 3. It's a Wonderful Life, Snoozers, The Sound of Music. Come on, man.
That's a boring movie.
Yes, it is. And then Ordinary People.
Oh, God, so dull. It was always on HBO, and I'd watch it every time, and I'd think, that and On Golden Pond.
Yeah, well, those two got released right when HBO and the cable services came out, and it was a shortage of content. So, yeah, Ordinary People did showcase, I think it was Tim Hutton.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, young Tim Hutton, and
what a great actor.
Yeah, yes, underrated, and should have had the career that Sean Penn had.
Yeah, he was in. They were both in Taps, weren't they?
They were both in. No, Sean Penn wasn't in Taps. And Timothy Hutton had the starring role. Sean Penn and Timothy Hutton in one of my all-time favorite movies, based on a true story, a brilliant film.
Go.
Son of a bitch.
I've not seen that. What's it about? It's about a lady who's a bitch and she had a kid.
The Falcon and the Snowman.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes, dude.
Wow.
Brilliant.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, they play 2 normal choir boys that
Tom
grew up
Cruise,
together.
George C. Scott.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In Taps. Yeah.
Oh, that is Taps.
Yeah, that's Taps. Timothy Hutton. But I don't believe Sean Penn was in Taps. I'm almost certain he wasn't.
They met on the set of the 1981 film Taps. Sean Penn and Timothy Hutton. They later co-starred. Oh, okay, so they might not have been in it together, but Sean Penn was just there.
Yeah, but they were co-stars in The Falcon and the Snowman.
Yeah.
A criminally forgotten film that is just so friggin' good.
Two young men who sold secrets to the Russians.
Yeah. This is not Sean Penn being beaten by Mexican prison guards, and he's like standing up in front of one of them. He's like, "I'm an American," and the Mexican prison guard goes, "This is not America." And then David Bowie wrote the theme song for it. He did the theme song with David Bowie, and he was a brilliant saxophonist.
Clarence Clemens.
No, sure he was brilliant.
Branford Marsalis.
No, he was brilliant too. White guy.
A good white saxophonist?
Yeah, dude, he was fantastic.
Bill Clinton.
No, I said brilliant.
David Bowie.
This is not America. This is not America.
Okay.
It's the name of the song. Damn it, what the hell is that guy's name?
Saxophone.
Yeah.
It is. Pat Metheny.
Pat Metheny. There you go. You know Pat Metheny,
I
right?
do. No, I mean, not personally.
Yeah, but the Pat Metheny group. Yeah, what a great song and underrated. And that is a Mo Better right there.
Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Drew Garabo, it's been forever. How are you?
Lisa the Rooster, how we doing, sweetheart?
Oh, my goodness. I'm still waiting to go to court. I'm on RR because why? I don't understand this court system.
Oh, wait.
But that's okay.
You punched a police officer, right?
No, I did not.
Oh.
I did not.
Oh,
I did not.
Sorry, I thought that's what happened. What do you got to go to court for?
I'm on an ROR because apparently they can't find enough evidence to charge me with anything.
Oh.
They want to put me in a mental ward.
What?
They want to shoot me up. No, they do. I can't. Okay. They want to put me in a mental ward, shoot me up, shut me up, and just be done with this society of this.
The last place in the world you belong is a mental ward, my dear. You know that.
Thank you. Thank you. And do you know why? Because the mental ward, I have been since 30 years, the same psychiatrist. And do you know what he said to me after I gave him my blogspot name, my milkyway.blogspot.com? He said, Lisa, there ain't nothing wrong with you. You've just been traumatized all your life.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. Give me a little cock-a-doodle-doo.
I love you.
Love you.
Richard 420 Cafe with pigeons, liver, and bun. Let's do this.
That call is not going to keep her out of a mental institution.
And that call is evidence that she clearly doesn't need to be there, Mo. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Drew, I saw Desmond Bain hit a 3 at the buzzer last night. I know that was, I think, part of your parlay.
2 nights ago, sir.
How did it fare?
2 nights ago was the Desmond Bain Desmond Bain buzzer beater.
Did you win some money on that?
I have a lot for tonight, though.
Okay, good for you. I'm done with sports gambling.
Oh, well, that answers that. Come on, man.
Mike O backs me up. Sean Penn was in Taps.
Listen, there was a lot of people in Taps. I don't think Sean Penn had a prominent role in Taps.
Tim Hutton, to me, looks like Jim Kerr, the lead singer of Simple Minds.
A little bit.
He's got that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
His career was on track to really be big. And damn.
Taps was where they took over like a military school, right?
Right. They were going to shut down the military school. And, George C. Scott was their guy, and he died. And then they took it. Really great ending. You remember what happened to Tom Cruise in the end?
No. He died?
Oh, well, they cut him down, Drew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they cut him down.
Speaking of endings of movies, do you remember Robbie Benson, the actor? He had hair kind of like mine, like almost a bowl cut in the 70s.
Yeah.
He was in a movie called One-on-One, okay? It was a basketball movie. And it was like that movie Whiplash is with J.K. Simmons, where he's an overbearing band leader, except in One-on-One, it was an overbearing basketball coach. And I'll always remember the end of that movie and nothing else. Let me see if it's on. It had one of the greatest lines that has ever been uttered in a film. They've got to have it. Okay,
a Robbie Benson film? Are we gonna?
It is a Robbie Benson film. Yes, One-on-One movie final scene. Rogue One, One-on-One original soundtrack. Yeah, it's just not going to be in.
Wow, they're not. Google won't even recognize it.
Robbie Benson and Annette O'Toole, a small town basketball star goes to college and tries to impress a girl. Please include this final scene, because the last line of the movie, he goes to meet with the coach who he finally won respect from. Stand by, I think I got it.
Love conquers all, so the story.
He's playing one-on-one against his girlfriend after the coach has just brutalized him. Oh, that's a final scene. He goes, and about that scholarship? And the coach goes, yeah. He goes, all the way up your ass with the red hot poker. And as a 12-year-old kid, I was like, yeah, Robbie Benson. It lost itself in translation through the years.
It's unfortunate.
It really is. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Mo, this is for you.
Get out of here. Once per show. In fact, no times per show for you. All the way up with a red hot hot. There's no way this movie is available on any screen.
No. It better not be.
Coach Smith tells Henry where to
Tom,
put
I'm
his...
going to beat you. You're not going to get my scholarship.
Ruin everybody's life. I tried to give you a chance, you punk, to be somebody. All I got out of it was I'm a laughing stock for recruiting you. Well, I can tell you what you can do with that scholarship, kid. You can take it and shove it up your ass with a hot poker, a red hot poker.
So that's what he said before the end, and then at the end.
See, you didn't deliver it right, Drew.
F you.
Because that resonates.
At the end of the movie, he flips it on him.
But when you refused to renounce your scholarship, it was my duty to the team. Step on you. I stepped on you hard, but you didn't quit. You hung in there like grim death, and I admired you for it. Well, you're on the team. Henry and I want you to practice Monday playing heads-up basketball. And don't you worry, you're not going to be hassled anymore about your scholarship.
Sir?
No.
A scholarship?
Yes.
All the way up with a red hot poker. I can play anywhere I want.
Boo! Take that, coach! Okay, we're out of here.
Hard to believe Robbie Benson didn't.
Shut up! Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
Thanks for listening, and thanks to Universal Roof and Contracting for being such a great partner through the years. Back in 2004, when Hurricane Charlie ripped through Central Florida, boom, my roof was damaged. There were holes in it, and water was pouring down. I was like, what do I do? And my buddy Jared's like, hey, we just started this roofing company a year ago. I said, come on out. Well, they did an estimate, very fair. They did work exceptionally. And now here I am 20-odd years later telling you that you can get the same level of service, the same value, the same deal that I got back then by going to universalroof.com. They will get on your roof. They will do a free roof inspection. Universalroof.com gets the ball rolling, and they will do exceptional work for you just like they did for me. Universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting. Thank you. Good night.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Right lane blockage 275 north in Pinellas before 54th Avenue. Crash there, backing up traffic beyond 375. Crash taking up the right lane, Clearwater Largo Road southbound at West Bay Drive. 19 north at 580, a crash and a moderate delay. Expected delay northbound 275 in Hillsborough, a wreck beyond Sly Avenue. Stop and go to Dr. King. 275 north and south into downtown have been very heavily delayed for the last 2 hours. Selman northbound, same thing. This is Eric with traffic.
The NFL lives on 102.5 The Bone. We have games every week, so wherever you are, you can follow your fantasy players or check in on your bets or just enjoy some football. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Badger Bob Services, now servicing Tampa Bay.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
An official message from Medicare.
Medicare plans change from one year to the next. And this year, it's important for you to review your current coverage and compare all your options during Medicare open enrollment. Compare health plans, drug coverage, and costs. See if you can save some money, and don't forget to make sure your drugs are covered. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Visit Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700 plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
A little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
At Jersey College, we know how to give you the support you need to be successful in your nursing career, like we did for Tom.
Re-entering school, I wasn't sure about anything. Instructors went above and beyond, and with nursing, there's no shortage of places to work. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be in terms of how rewarding it can be when you help someone out.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
WeatherTight Mike is well aware that consumer confidence is low and people are struggling right now. So it's natural that homeowners are putting off big home improvement projects. WeatherTight Windows offers no money down and no interest for 12 months. So if you need replacement windows, don't hesitate to call my friends at WeatherTight Windows. They will work with you to make sure you can afford to protect your home with high-impact, energy-efficient windows made in the USA.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
The biggest and final store-wide sale of the year at International Diamond Center is coming next weekend, November 21st through 23rd. 3 days of unprecedented savings, up to 40% off. Eternity bands, hoops, pendants, bracelets, even ready-to-wear engagement rings. Save up to 40% or get 3 years zero-interest financing. This is the event you wait all year for. Colored gemstone and designer fashion jewelry is included. Best prices all year. It's November 21st through 23rd at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Unapproved credit.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials. Sponsored by Age of Learning.
Hi, this is Sarah at the Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
I've always dreamed of a beautiful kitchen, but my wife just wants to stay organized.
You know what they say about opposites?
That they can't agree on a kitchen?
Well, IKEA kitchens come in many styles with a variety of customizable organizers. So maybe you're not opposites at all.
Beautiful and organized. Now we just have to figure out what to eat.
That's a different department. Get the kitchen of your dreams at a price you didn't dream possible at IKEA.US/dreamkitchen. Dream the possibilities.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 107.3 WXGL HD2, St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
3, 2, 1.
It begins.
All systems go.
Right now on The Bone, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's a presentation of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
The Tampa Bay Lightning are feeling pretty good about their game right now. The team's coming off a 3-2 win against the Washington Capitals a couple of nights ago. And the team is now 8-5-2 on the year and moving up in the standings as a result. The New York Rangers started slowly, but have been fantastic on the road, going 7-1-1. They have star players and a new coach, and it seems like they're coming together. The Lightning have some injury issues right now, and they'll have to call on some reinforcements from Syracuse for tonight's game. Who comes out on top? We'll find out next. It's the Lightning and Rangers, and it's happening right here on Lightning Radio.
Kucherov dances to the slot. Score! What a goal from Nikita Kucherov! Brilliance from Kucherov! Shoots! Score! McDonough! Short-handed goal! Here's a steal. Blake cross the blue line, left circle. Cutting in front, shoot, save made. Rebound, Yoska!
What a
save made by Vasilevsky, 2 in a row.
Wow.
The Lightning are ready to take the ice. Now, with the Lightning Audio Network pregame report, here's Greg Linnelli.
And good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us as we are getting you set for Lightning and Rangers. Greg Linnelli with you. As you heard in my open, the Lightning coming in playing well. They feel like they have found their game. It hasn't been perfect, no doubt. But again, the Lightning coming off their win against the Caps, moving up in the standings. The star players are starting to perform. They are getting solid goaltending. And all in all, you have to be pretty pleased with their performance, considering they got off to a slow start. The Rangers did as well, which is why this game is going to be very interesting to watch. The Lightning, they're going to be aiming for their 5th straight win on home ice, and that is a big deal. This marks the first of 3 games between the teams this season. The Lightning, how about this, 53-50-10 all-time against the Rangers, including 28-20-8 on home ice. Of course, Tampa Bay dealing with some injury issues. We know about that. If you haven't, Dominic James, Ryan McDonough, no doubt out for this game. And the Lightning had to make some moves, call some players up from Syracuse. Look, we've talked about the depth all season long, even in training camp, and it's starting to pay off in a big way. Boris Katchouk, Scott Sabrin, by the way, were recalled ahead of tonight's game, so they'll be in the lineup. Nick Paul not quite ready to return, and hopefully at some point he will be. Don't see Victor Hedman out there for warm-ups. Either is Anthony Cirelli. So, again, these are players who are a big part of what the Tampa Bay Lightning want to accomplish this year, but everybody faces injuries. Some teams do a better job in handling that adversity than others, and I think the Lightning, for the first time in a few years, feel like they have that depth down in Syracuse to bring guys up and do the job. And listen, Yanni Gourde, who has been here for a while, we know he's had a couple of stints. He has seen this team progress, and he has seen some of the players down in Syracuse perform, and he knows they have some organizational depth.
Honestly, even during camp, everybody, the games that the guys played, they were fantastic, and you could tell how much depth we have in this organization. It's fun to watch, and again, we're super excited to have them up here with us, and we know they're going to contribute. They're going to play big roles tonight, and in the next few games, knowing the injuries.
For sure, and we should let you know, too, Holmberg not out there as well. So, again, the Lightning having to dip into their organizational depth, and they feel pretty good about what they're able to bring to the table. Max Crozier will be in the lineup. That is good to see. We'll get to him in just a little bit. But John Cooper was asked about these players from Syracuse and what to expect.
They had really good preseasons for us, and that's, you come into camp, you work hard, you don't make the team, but you make a impact with the coaching staff and the organization and the players, and so it's you go back and look at guys that gave you everything in camp, and so anyway, they're here.
They are. And look, for various reasons, over the years, you trade away some of those prospects to win now. And that still is the Lightning's mindset. But they've been able to find some players, whether it's free agency, whether it's late draft picks, whether it's through trades, to come in and fill a need and perform at a pretty high level. Lightning always draft well collectively, and that has certainly helped them as well. Scott Sauerbrunn, who was called up, he's been a guy that's been in the NHL before. Of course, we know he was right in the middle of things during the preseason games against the Panthers. He gets called up, most likely going to be put on that fourth line, adds some energy and that physicality, and he talked about what he's going to bring to the lineup.
I'm going to play hard every night. I'm going to battle. I'm going to compete. And, I'm going to play physical. We should have a pretty big line tonight, so hopefully we're able to kind of impose our will on the other team and play some good hockey down low and, try to get some pucks in the net.
Yeah, keep it simple. You always hear that with the fourth line specifically, and when you do that, you give yourself a chance to be pretty successful. Be physical and don't get scored on. And those are a couple of points you want to see from that line, and we'll see how it plays out. Jack Finley also going to be in the lineup, somebody who wants to get going. He's only played in 4 games this year. Big centerman, we know. Good defensively, can win some faceoffs. Hasn't established himself yet at the NHL level. Still trying to figure that part out. It takes some time. But as we said before, he's going to be going against a Rangers team that's had a lot of success on the road specifically, and he talked about that.
Yeah, they got a lot of skilled players, a lot of really good players, and they find a way on the road. So for us, it's the same thing. Same game plan for us, and just worrying about ourselves and playing our game, and we're ready to take them tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And Finley opened up some eyes last game against the Caps. Taking it to Tom Wilson to a degree, at least sticking up for teammates, not in a fight, but certainly, protecting his goaltender, his teammates, and at least going toe-to-toe potentially with one of the toughest players in the NHL. So hopefully he carries that into the game tonight. An opportunity, and I think that's how you look at things when you're a player who's not in the lineup on a regular basis. Now, we did talk about the Rangers. 1-6-1 at home. 5 of the 6 regulation losses, they've been shutouts. But they are 7-1-1 on the road, and they've won 5 of the last 7 games overall. We'll see how it plays out tonight, but that is an interesting record and difference between the two. Don't forget, for every home goal scored this season by a Lightning player, Mosaic is donating $1,000 to the Goals for Food program. For every home hat trick, they'll donate another $1,500. Plus, if any game goes to overtime, that's another $5,000 to Greater Tampa Bay Food Banks. Thank you, Mosaic, for helping in the fight against hunger. Ben Pierce, who we're going to speak to in our next segment with Bobby the Chief Taylor and Eric Rolandson, is standing by with Max Crozier. Let's go to that interview on Lightning Radio.
All right, Crow, going up against a pretty potent offense tonight in the New York Rangers, but you guys are in the top 4 this year for goals against. What do you guys have to do to keep this team off the board tonight?
More of the same. Play hard defensively on our own end. Let Vass do his thing and keep it simple in front of him.
Lastly, for you guys, obviously you're playing tonight without some key players. What's the key for you guys? What do you have to do to step up and try to fill in those holes?
Yeah, like I said, just keep it simple. No one's got to go outside of their game. Just do your job, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Thanks, Crow.
Thank you, Ben. And as Crow said, do your job. And that's what he's going to do. And we'll talk to Ben about that in our next segment. The Bolts are back at Benchmark International Arena this Sunday, November 16th at 5 p.m. versus the Vancouver Canucks. It's Military Appreciation Night. Limited seats available now at TampaBayLightning.com/tickets. We're getting you set for Lightning and Rangers coming up in about 20 minutes. We'll talk to the guys when we return on Lightning Radio.
At PNC Bank, the official retail bank of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we've always taken a boring approach to handling your money. Not only is it smart, it's reliable. And why would we ever want to be unreliable with anyone's money? Some of those customers could be big, tough hockey players who'd gladly give up their teeth for a win. Oh, that's going to hurt. But really, we just think boring is the smartest way to help ensure your money's there for exciting things in life. Like intentionally placing your body in front of a frozen rubber puck traveling at 100 miles per hour. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hi, Andrew Duncan of the Duncan Duo team at LPT Realty. Are you looking to get a bidding war for your high-end luxury home? Go with the Duncan Duo team, the official real estate agents of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Both of our 2 most recent multi-million-dollar listings got several competing offers in a bidding war. That's how you get top dollar for your luxury home. Go with a billion-dollar producer, expert marketing, and expert negotiations with Tampa's best real estate team, the Duncan Duo at LPT Realty. Visit us at DuncanDuo.com. That's DuncanDuo.com.
Hey, Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
Gear up this season at TampaBaySports.com for exclusive Lightning gear you won't find anywhere else. Or stop by our Benchmark International Arena store, open 6 days a week. Tampa Bay Sports, the official retailer of your Tampa Bay Lightning. Come in, gear up.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more do. Hey!
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
Your team always knows how to stay cool under pressure, and so does Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. If your AC is skating on thin ice, turn to your trusted Carrier experts for over 60 years at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Right now, you can get the Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. So when your home feels more like a penalty box, it's Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for the win. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
I started using when I was 13. It was like, oh, well, they're medications. They can't be that dangerous. I didn't even realize that I needed help until like the day that I got arrested. I have been able to accomplish a lot in my recovery. I just want to be happy and I want to thrive in my life.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
This is Lightning Radio.
Yeah, he came over, got to have some dinner last night, and he texted me when he was on the airplane. He said, get the hot tub all fired up. He was excited to go use the hot tub. They don't have one up where they are.
That's right, Darren Radish talking about his brother Taylor, who is doing pretty well this year. Tied for the team lead in goals with 5 with Panarin and Zibanejad. So, weird team. Yeah, maybe the Rangers are starting to peak at the right time, if you want to call it that. New coach, getting some players back much better on away ice than home ice, but Lightning need to take care of business. We're going to talk about it with our panel, Bobby the Chief Taylor, Ben Pearson, Eric Erlinson. Boys, it is great to be with you as we look at this game tonight. Chief, it's interesting. Lightning have to dip into that pool down in Syracuse a bit. Some key guys out of the lineup. What do you make of the call-ups, and what do we expect?
Well, I'll tell you what, the call-ups, that's going to be an interesting line if they put them together with Douglas and
Sabrin.
Patrick,
Sabrin, Scott
Sabrin, yeah, and Finley. Yeah,
it's a big line.
We were just laughing about it. I says, they're so tall, guys from the other team will be skating through their legs trying to deke them rather than go around them. But, yeah, it's, you know what, I think they played pretty well. You know, even when they were called up here and they did in training camp and guys that come up for games, they played well. And, you know, they're not like their first time in pro hockey. You know, they've been around a bit, so I think they'll be fine. You know, the defense with McDonough will be a big hole to fill.
Yeah.
You know, but I always said that I think the best part of our talent, our depth talent now, is defense.
Yeah.
You know, because we've had Crozier and got a lot of guys on defense that have played very, very well. You know, and are about an inch or so away from playing regularly in the NHL.
Well, we talked about it all preseason, about how the depth was looking better on the ice, right? How Boris Katchouk could come back, and he's a much different player than he was when we saw him the first time he was here before he was dealt to Chicago. And, you know, I had a chance to talk to Boris. He signed an AHL contract last year, right? So there's motivation for him to come in, and he certainly showed that in training camp. You know, Scott Sabrin's been around a while. He's a veteran. He's played a number of AHL games and NHL games. So you're just, you just don't want to see it all be tested at the same time.
Sure.
I guess that's kind of what you want. But then, no Sorelli, no Hedman, no McDonough, Dominic James out tonight. It's a lot of key players missing for the lineup. So this will be an interesting one tonight against a very weird New York Rangers team.
Things coming together for the Rangers. Good test. Of course, everybody, I think, is looking to the Saturday game with everybody up. But you got to get through tonight. And I always look at this, Ben, too, with these guys getting called up, like a Kachuk, a Sabrin. Look, you don't know when you're going to get back to the NHL. I mean, these guys want to make a statement, not only to the Lightning, but everybody else who's scouting, too, that they're NHL players. And it starts tonight for them. Show some good tape. Put some good tape out there, right?
Well, listen, E just said it, right? You talk about Boris Kachuk, who was on an AHL deal last year. Scott Sabrin played one NHL game last year.
Yeah.
So between the two of them, they entered tonight playing one NHL game in the last year. That's a big step. And I know, you talk to the youngsters that come up from the AHL to the NHL, they always say this. It's different. The speed is different. They try to play their game, keep it simple, and there's a real reason for keeping it simple. Because if you don't, the play's going to fly you by. Now, like you said, they both do have pretty extensive professional experience, and they both have NHL games. Honestly, for me, the biggest takeaway from preseason was that when they signed these contracts, you're thinking they're probably just AHL emergency recalls. I was actually pretty impressed with both of these guys during the preseason. And even Sabrin, for a guy who grew up pretty much as your rough and tumble, here we go, drop the mitts kind of guy, he's got some skill. I was actually pretty impressed. He put up a couple of points in the preseason and obviously led the way in penalty minutes as well. But, this is what you want, and Coop has said it multiple times over the last couple of weeks. They think the depth this year from the AHL to the NHL is a lot higher. And you look at the other guys that could have been options to get called up, they've got a much deeper pool to pick from. And I think especially ahead of this rivalry game this weekend, the choices were clearly intentional, but I do think it's really important that they get in an NHL game tonight to kind of warm up a bit after not seeing much NHL time a year ago.
Well, in Kachuk in particular, he's playing a new position.
Yeah.
He was a winger when he was here. He was a winger when he was traded to Chicago. He was a winger in Ottawa. He played center last year in Scranton Wilkes-Barre, right? And he said he thrived in it. He learned to play the new position. He knew that, you have to expand yourself. He was pretty good in face-offs. He kind of learned how to take face-offs. So he's getting that opportunity tonight to play a new position in the NHL at center. And it's important for Tampa Bay, right? Missing Sorelli. James played second-line center on Saturday. Now he's not available, so he's going to step into that. I'm not going to call it the third line.
No, please don't. Well, you can on this show. But we know face-offs has been an issue. And look, who knows what's going to happen with Kachuk. But, hey, you get down there, you win some face-offs. Now you start to become more valuable, don't you, Chief?
And you want the energy they're going to supply.
Yeah.
Those guys, even with Finley, they're going to be coming out and they're going to be jacked to play hard. Because Finley's, he's played, one game over the last, 6 or 7?
It's 4 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so for me, it's just you need that spark of energy.
Yeah.
And I think that should they get the ice time, that they'll supply it. But again, they understand the speed. That's the one thing. They've had 50, 100 games in the NHL, so you understand the speed. And you're right when you talk about the new guy coming up from the junior or from college or whatever the case may be, everything looks a lot easier up here because the guys are so doggone good.
Yeah.
But they don't realize that then they come here, they find out that, geez, this is a lot faster than it looks on TV.
Well, I think one thing that kind of gets glossed over a little bit today with all the big names out and these guys coming up, Max Crozier is back tonight. That's a big deal for this group. He looked really, really good in his first 5 games. I mean, he's already got 3 points. He's more than doubled his career total in scoring. But that presence on the back end where they didn't have to recall a defenseman, and all of a sudden it's, okay, guy playing his first NHL game in a minute and a guy playing his first NHL game in a minute on the back end. Crozier, I think, is a big deal. And especially tonight, it looks like, as of right now, he's going to play on that top pairing with J.J. Moser. So he's probably going to see a lot of minutes. And for a guy who's been pretty steady, he should get a good test tonight.
Didn't the two of them play together when, with like a year or two ago at training camp, or even last year? I thought they played together as a pair.
Moser and Crozier, it sounds good.
I was going to say,
sounds like a law firm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does.
I know.
Gets Stahoviak out here and we'll get paid up. A lot from those three. That would be
I thought they were paired together at training camp at one time.
You might be right.
They probably found some time in preseason, right? Because Moser played a lot in preseason.
Yeah.
Right? And we know Crozier did too.
And so did Crow, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, look, Max is just starting to showcase who he is. I remember talking to him after one of the preseason games. He just looks more confident as a player. He looks more comfortable as a player. He knows he belongs here. He knows he can play here.
Yep.
It's unfortunate he had the ankle injury, and then he got hurt in practice and then missed a couple more games. So you hope that doesn't kind of slow down the progress and the progression that he showed in the early stages of the season, because I think eventually he is going to be a very important player on this team, especially as a right shot D.
And you mentioned the back end. I mean, for a little bit it was Radish who was on the outside looking in. Radish is an NHL defenseman.
Yeah.
He's looking, when can I get my opportunity? And injuries happen, Chief, as you know. I mean, you never know when your number's got to get called. You have to be ready to go, though.
Exactly. And I think right too. We've had some success. This is the first time back after a pretty extensive road trip, so it's always the first game back. It's always a tough game to play. Why, I have no idea, but it's been that way for years. Your first game home, so you got 3 guys here that are going to hopefully be the juice or be the wax that has the candle lit.
Juice, wax, whatever you want to call it.
I got to figure out one of those things.
Throw it.
Well, I tell you what, you talk about missing 2 of probably your top 2 defensemen, and what does New York get back tonight? Arguably their best forward in Vincent Trocheck.
Yeah.
Right? He has not been playing this year for the Rangers because of an injury. He comes back at a perfect time for the Rangers, and all of a sudden these Lightning defensemen are going to have to worry about one guy that a week ago it wouldn't have been a problem.
And where is he good?
In the face-off circle. Yeah, he
so watch that tonight.
In the face-off circle.
For sure.
Yeah.
And where are we poor?
With a headset on.
We're going to talk
you're not talking about us.
No.
Look, keep it simple, sweetie. I don't want to say stupid because it offends people.
The only thing that bothers me about it is you can't lose the face-off so cleanly as they have been. Tie the guy up. If you don't think you can beat him, just tie his stick up.
And Phil said, get your wingers in there, right? Get your wingers in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not always on the center.
Right.
Exactly. 50-50's got to be a big factor tonight.
Yeah, for sure. It's never on you.
Tie it up and get the wingers in.
I agree. Thanks, boys.
All right.
Appreciate it. Ben Pierce, Eric Erlandson, Bobby the Chief Taylor. We always appreciate them. When the Lightning score 4 or more goals or force a shutout, you're in a free double stack at any participating Tampa area Wendy's with any purchase upon request. Offer valid for 24 hours after tonight's game. All right, so we talked about Boris Tkachuk, and he last played in a Lightning sweater as an NHL rookie in 2022, but our broadcast assistant, Jared Johnston, chatted with him about a full circle moment.
Thanks, Greg. Here for Lightning Radio with Lightning forward Boris Tkachuk back with the team after strong training camp, some time in Syracuse. What does it mean to be back here tonight?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a kind of a shock because, you're back where you started, but I'm so happy and so thrilled for the opportunity, and I can't wait to get started.
We talked during training camp about kind of good habits that you develop. You spent a whole year with AHL Wilkes-Barre Scranton, and can you talk about how you've changed as a player?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, I think I took nothing as a negative. I think everything was a positive for me, learning a new position like center and, doing the right things to make little things become bigger things, and bigger things, kind of end in really good things. So, other than that, I'm just, super happy with myself to, keep that grind mode and, look ahead and don't look in the past.
And you had 9 points with Syracuse. That team's been on a roll, too. What can you say about what's made that group succeed early this season?
Yeah, I think we gelled right away. And that's huge for a team. When a team gels right away, I think good things happen. Obviously, the record speaks for itself. And, we have a good group of young and old. And, we've been playing really, really well together.
And lastly, this is your first time basically back in this building in a Lightning sweater for a regular season game since your rookie season in the NHL. Have you got any messages, any sort of anticipation from family, friends, stuff like that?
Nothing yet, because I didn't really tell anyone, but I think they'll see on the internet now. So I'm sure I'll get some. So I made sure I told my mom and my girlfriend as well. So they're super happy for me and excited for me to play.
Thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you, Jared. We appreciate that, and Tkachuk having an opportunity to get it done. And let's see what type of game he plays tonight. Hey, don't forget, on this week's Into the Blue podcast with Gabby Shirley and Ben Pierce, they take you behind the scenes of Coop's Catch for Kids, which raised $500,000 for pediatric cancer research. A look ahead to the Lightning's week, starting with tonight's game and looking at the back-to-back this weekend starting in Sunrise. Into the Blue, presented by Penelope Bourbon, is available in your favorite podcast app. This week we are releasing it on Tuesday. All right. When we return, we'll talk to Chief and Mish, get their thoughts on the game tonight. We're getting you set for Lightning and Rangers coming up in about 5 minutes on Lightning Radio.
As part of our 90th anniversary celebration, we have enhanced our cash-out refinance home loan. With our new limit, you can now receive up to 90% of your loan to value, providing you with more flexibility and financial freedom. If you have a $400,000 home, receive up to $360,000 with your cash-out refinance. Jumbo loans over $850,000 are available. Get cash for hurricane season, school expenses, or upcoming holidays. Ask about our new rates or learn more at gtefinancial.org/home refi.
Does your business need food service or housekeeping supplies? The MVPs at Imperial Dade distribute over 60,000 items, including cleaning chemicals and janitorial supplies, food service packaging, paper products, floor maintenance equipment, and more. The experts at Imperial Dade can recommend environmentally preferable options and help with labor reduction strategies. Imperial Dade has been serving businesses in Florida for over 80 years and has locations throughout the Sunshine State. Imperial Dade is a proud supporter of the University of South Florida and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Visit imperialdade.com to learn more.
Hey, Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
Here's the deal. Your AC might not be the only problem. Leaky, outdated, or clogged ductwork is costing you comfort and money. That's why Superheat and Air and Plumbing looks at the whole picture. They replace old systems, clean your ducts with RotoBrush Tech, sanitize them with BioFresh fogging, and even re-engineer your duct system for balanced airflow. Right now, get $1,500 off a new duct system with 0 down and 0% APR for 18 months on new HVAC installs. Local, honest, and fast. Superheat and Air and Plumbing, get it done right. Give them a call today at 813-618-5818 or find them online at superheatandair.com. And we know when it comes to AC, there's a lot of companies to look at, but trust the people that I trust to come in my home and have for the last 10 years. Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Find them online at superheatandair.com or give them a call anytime at 813-618-5818. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies. It's Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 107.3 WXGL HD2, St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
This season of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Advent Health.
Gets a left circle, zips it a Kucherov right circle. Center's point, shoots, score! Score!
It's time to be the Thunder.
Bennett point! Wow. Bennett point! Wow.
Tonight's broadcast of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Spectrum. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com. Ticketmaster.